Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to the finals. The finale of the Yo-Yo Clash tournament brought to you by the good people of the Guilty Gear Strive Bridget Discord. Welcome chat, welcome one. Big shout outs to Alice and the rest of our tournament organizers. Big shout outs to Lobster for streaming for us today, and big shout outs to all of our competitors. We're going to be bringing you about 18 matches on stream. So be sure to stick around, cheer for your favorites, and I hope everyone has a great time. With me today, I have Fat. Hello, Fat.
Hello, how's it going?
It's good. It's good. And we're excited to bring you some of the finest Guilty Gear on both sides of the Atlantic Ocean. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not all too familiar with the European scene. Is there anything you might want to chime in about the European players?
I know nothing about the European scene either. Mostly, especially with, there's some main European players like Tiger Pop and stuff like that, but those are like the big EU players. Those are like the huge people. They're not, in terms of like maybe intermediate to a little bit up there, I've got no idea.
Well, I know Patachu is a favorite around the Bridget Discord. And I know both the JSav and Eve put up really strong performances last weekend in the NA bracket. So I'm excited to see how those three players in particular shake out.
Although it is a new day, there's time for them to learn more stuff and then even get even better than they were last time. So we'll maybe see some more stuff.
I'm always excited. That's sort of the thing with fighting games, is they're always evolving, right? Everybody's always trying to get to the next level from where they were last weekend. They're trying to get the hot new mix-up or the more optimized combo and so on, just trying to get little edges as along the road.
Although with some of Bridget stuff, some of the mix-ups can be crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. First up, we have Canada and Reville. It's like Canada is our Sin player, I believe. Despite flying the Italian flag, they actually live in Canada. I saw them; they were here last weekend, and they were quite a good Sin player. Sin is not a character you see all that much, so we should be able to hopefully see some saucy new tech.
Although with Sin, it can be, they will have, actually, I've seen from every Sin player, they will have extremely good footsies, but it could just be that Sin, maybe his specials can be mashed on, so much of his stuff holds them back, but that's why I'm terrified if he gets buffed, because those players are going to be, like, actually crazy. He's going to be insane. He's scary, though.
He is. Like, what always catches me off guard when I'm playing against a Sin player is just the amount of sort of momentum the character can gain. Like at the drop of a hat, right? He'll go from a pretty standard block string, but then you'll throw in the dash cancel and he'll be right on top of you.
Yeah, and he's not a character to take lightly.
No, and it's always a little bit of a guessing game, right? Like, is he going to go for the overhead or is he going to go for elk hunt? So you do have to sort of like find the way through the pressure to get out of it.
Well, it can depend on what character he fights against. I know Sin absolutely struggles against zoners, especially Bridget. He'll struggle with massively because she can just stay away and make sure that all his ways to get in either miss or they're pressing a button to keep you out.
I mean, yeah, you're right. If he can't use elk hunt to sort of sneak in, I guess, like under a fireball or such, he has to sort of approach in a very normal way, right? Either like dash blocking or instant air dash, or walk and block, whatever. And that can be sort of difficult for Sin because he doesn't have a lot of advancing normals, right? You think of like a Soul Far Slash or even like a May Dolphin, like any sort of those moves that sort of like get him in quickly. except for Elkund. So like fighting against Sin in the neutral is a lot about like keeping your eye out for the Elkund, I think.
Yeah, exactly. You can't, and especially you can't let him in because although he's like people call him bottom tier and they call him bad, his mix-ups aren't really bad. He can keep you in corner pretty hard, and you've got to know he's a big knowledge check too. If you don't know when to mash, you're gonna think Sin is like insane.
I've been caught off. What's the name of his overhead? Something Stomp? Gorilla
The
Stomp?
stomp.
Yeah. I've been caught out by that personally many times. While we're waiting here, let's do a shout out for the match arena. We still got some codes we can claim. For anybody looking to donate a little bit, check out the match arena.
Looks like they should be coming in here now.
Looks like Reveal has joined the room. I wish I knew more about Reveal.
I do too, because it can give us a lot of insight onto what this matchup's going to be like.
I did not have I didn't have the chance to watch the EU bracket, so I'm in the dark for about half our players today. So that should be exciting.
Hi, this is an interesting matchup because a lot of really good Sins will call this actually even. One of his only even matchups.
I mean, it runs in the family, right? Like,
yeah, because while Kai's got a lot of those advancing normals, Sin's Elkon can actually go under a lot of them. Like, I know Kai's Far Slash is like one of his main poking tools along with his 5H. But Sin's Elkon goes right under it.
Well, on the flip side of the coin, though, like Stun Dipper is also going to go over,
you've got...
Or go under, sorry. It's going to go under a lot of Sin's like poke buttons that he wants to press, too.
You've got big Stun Dipper versus small Stun Dipper coming out right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a major factor in this match. Big respect for the intros rocking right now.
Yeah, although Sin's going to have to use a lot of DPs in the middle of Kai pressure, because that is the one thing that makes this pretty fine. So we'll see what's going to be the round start. This could already decide who's going to take the pressure first.
Big counter hit. Meaty low.
In. He's got the knockdown. Gets the meaty.
That was a good block on the overhead. And both... Oh!
Ooh, a DP raw. Sometimes you just got to make those risk a Sin, and a nice burst block as well.
This is big damage here for our Sin player.
He's got him knocked down. He's got positive bro when it's working, but he's got also a full bar to use. There's hoof stomp. Does it again.
Big counter hit. No confirm.
Ooh, watch out. That JS will get grabbed on block.
That was a very fast-paced round one there from Reveal.
Although Rev is doing a really good job taking out these normals, but trying not to commit too hard, and a nice tech throw as well. Ooh, nice
DP's
call out.
In the sun. Yep. This is big damage here.
We're going to see Pirate Bear come out. Got the hard knockdown.
Goes for a meaty. Gets thrown.
Ooh, good throw.
It's got to block that.
Good backdash. Get away from his pressure.
There's a lot of corner carry here. Oh, that's it.
And he does not drop it either. He knows these.
The Tyrant Barrel cancels from almost any of Sin's combo strings are going to add a lot of damage where otherwise you wouldn't expect it. It's such a good super for that character because he can just take any conversion and like make it do, 40 to 50% with 50 meter.
Although with Tire Barrel, you got it's a Sin mirror now.
Oh,
Tire Barrel, you can. Even good Sin players have messed up occasionally, just that timing, and it will mess you up massively. Because some people will just straight up like take a break for a second and think about what their round start is. Meanwhile, they're recovering immediately.
I'm excited. We saw last round, both of them went for a DP at the same time. So they're clearly two players on the same wavelength here. It'll be interesting with the mirror match here, I think.
Ooh, nice jab. That jab is really good as an anti-air.
It is, it is. It's going to shut down any air approaches like that. DP's out. Burst, aggressive burst there.
I'm surprised there was no 6P after that first hit.
Both characters are locking down the air approach right now.
Ooh, but yeah, there's that DP just coming in randomly. You've got to sometimes just take that
Of one mind.
Clearly, you can tell they both place in pretty similarly. Good wire, so you
cancels out of the plus frames.
So that jab is deadly with Sin. It's one of his best things.
Tyrant Barrel's gonna put him through the wall. There we go. See the round start? Overhead.
The host stomp. Just running grab, got it.
Oh, good
nice backdash. Ooh, he gets the counter. This is going to be big damage and keep him in the corner. But no, if the DP comes out, they take him out.
Oh, the throw?
Uses the JD just to stay in the air a little bit longer to bait out his choice. A hero burst.
I don't know if I agree with that burst.
It could pay off. But now he needs to get rid of Kennedy's burst right now as well to make this worth it. But no.
I don't know if that was a backdash that got caught or if that was just chip damage.
That was chip damage.
Either way, that burst is not looking so hot right now.
Good call out, and he knows you can jab on that.
Alright. Get off me, burst.
Get that anti-air work.
It's going to be big damage here in the corner.
He's going to have a super as well. No. Deciding to keep it.
50 meters, powerful.
Oh, the hook overhead. Sin's meter is really good for keeping those mix-ups going.
I believe that puts Reveal up 2-0 in the match.
Yeah, so far 2-0. Seem to have a little bit better time with that Sin mirror instead of with the Kai.
I think
they're going to go back into it.
Well, I think the onus right now is on Canada to find their way through the pressure, right? They've had 2 matches to get their head sort of on the download here, and they just need to find the strategy that works for them.
Although Rev has been doing really good with these anti-airs, but Canadian responds with their own anti-air.
Oh, the big block on the burst.
You've got to watch out for the second you get countered, a lot of people are going to start burst baiting.
And there's
because they know you're nervous.
Just like we talked about the Tyrant Barrel adding significant damage on the end of any confirm.
Rev's got a little bit. This should take it as well. It takes the first round pretty cleanly here. Still got burst as well, while Canadian's on the back foot with no burst.
Oh, Elcon coming under, like we talked about.
Ooh, good job. Mash on it.
Tyrant Barrel again through the wall.
Got the positive focus working. Big damage and a hard knockdown.
Goes for Meaty, gets hit.
Ooh, gets hit. That's going to take it if he finishes this off. And Tyrant Barrel is just for the end of it.
That was a clean sweep for Reveal there in the first match.
A lot of it was just knowing when to mash. That's why people will call Sin bottom tier. That's why they'll call him baddies. A lot of the stuff you can just straight up mash on.
And I suppose being a Sin player themselves,
you're gonna know.
Yeah, you know where the caps are, right? Let me look at the bracket here. Well played by both our players. Well played.
Yeah, very, very well played. It's always interesting to see Sin players, and especially a Sin mirror is a big treat.
Who do we got coming up next here? I see a May and I see an Axel.
This can go either way. Either Axel keeps May out for a long time, or May dominates Axel and keeps him locked down hard.
There are very few characters in this game that reach the levels of Unga Bunga that Mei is capable of achieving.
I mean, yeah, you can see that JH. It's big, and watch out for. Look, he's trying to do a good job. Misses a confirm on the Winter Guile there. That's big damage. Corner, you don't want to be taking a counter hit from a close slash of Mei. It's gonna kill. The wall didn't even break, and it was that much damage. Find themselves hit by the command grab though. Orphan needs to keep him out of here fast.
You can always tell how well an Axel player is doing by about how many Rensins you see in a match, right?
Although there is some pretty good tech with the Rensen. Gonna go for a one vision combo here. But doesn't kill. Mei still living. Those guts are coming in handy.
Mei is surprisingly tough.
I mean, look at the damage.
2 hits, and Mei will finish a round.
This shouldn't kill, should it? No. Luckily, breaks the wall immediately. Orphan keeping on hold of their burst. Gonna try to win this round and take it out. But they find themselves hit. There's the burst bait. That shows you how quick Mei can just turn games around entirely.
Like I was saying, Mei is a 2-hit character, and she's remarkably tough, right? I mean, she's not quite like Potemkin levels of tough, or maybe Nagoriyuki levels of tough, but you know, she's on par with like Soul or Kai or any other sort of middleweight character, and you know, just that extra chance can go a long way in a match.
Hello, this is your organizer reporting in. We're having technical issues, so I guess I'm your commentator for a bit until until the match ends. Yeah, there was a drop from Mei earlier, so Orphan not quite dead yet, but taking a lot of damage from this combo. I'm Imperial, I don't play this game, so good stuff in the Dolphin. Yeah, so far a lot of those command grabs have landed. One vision combo, this should be enough to kill. No, not quite. Living on this liver. Oh, nice air grab. Okay, okay. Tries to go for a cheeky charge just. Trade there in the favor of Mei. Yeah, Mei got to go. Nice punish with the jump in. Alright, good start for Mike. Immediate burst from Orphan. Can't afford to take another combo at that health. Yeah, Orphan trying to find some way, some opening. But Mike comes in with the Dolphin RC, gets her first started. Counter hit, busted immediately. Oh, the combo into the command grab with the anti-air. One vision, now Mike is cornered. I need to tell my players to not start at the end of this match. Yeah, nice overhead. Overhead kiss, got that last round. That's 2-0. They don't start. I hope they see that message. Friends. Where are my friends?
Hello, hello, hello,
Alright.
hello.
Hello? Is it working?
Alright. Yeah,
Hello?
there are a bit of Discord issues, but you're both here now. Are you both
Okay.
spectating?
Yeah, we're
I'm
both suspected.
Alright, if we're good now, we can carry on.
Oh, the Dolphin's coming in hard. That's been the real go-getters, that Dolphin. So that's gonna be a little bit of neutral. You've got to, yeah, no reason to not burst on that. You cannot be taking him 6H. Especially a counter off that. What's the punish? Nice grab, call it out. So I'm gonna take big damage. He's gotta block this next hit. Nice jump over. There's the burst. At least they've got their burst now, but takes a counter hit, which will take the round. Yeah, keep moving away with these cherries. Make sure these Renstons are going out nice. And mix it up with the Winter Kyle as well. No one vision combo though. And they're gonna take a big hit here. This is gonna be huge if this does hit. But no, they might not know when the Yamato hits. Saves the bar, but doesn't get anything. Instead of the kill, but finds the next hit, luckily. Both are cooking up burst and they're gonna get this round though. And look, it's gonna be Orphan to take the momentum. Yeah, keep those normals coming up. Make sure May's not getting too much room. But JH hits in the corner. It's big damage. And a hard knockdown. Positive bonus cooking and a hard knockdown. But Orphan does have their burst still available. The burst bait, and that should take it. Meike taking the whole set. Amazing burst baits and amazing dash blocking as well. Making sure not to get hit by too many of the normals.
Sorry about that, Fat. I should be back now. That was a rather quick win by Make over Orphan.
May's damage is insane. Axel doesn't have the guts to compensate for it either. The second he gets hit in corner, it's basically death.
Every battle is like an uphill battle for Axel, right? You gotta find the right pattern of pokes and specials to control the approach, right? It's not to say you can't be aggressive as an Axel player, but you do have to control where the opponent can move and sometimes even how they can move there. While we have a minute, let's go ahead and shout out the Matcherino again. We still have some codes we could claim. If you haven't went and claimed your free code, it adds 1 quarter to the pot, 25 cents. Got 10 of those left. It's been the first couple matches we've seen here, Fat. They've been relatively fast paced, high action, high intensity.
That's what you're gonna get with these good players. These players made it to the finals. They're not here to mess around. They're here to win.
And win they should. We have, I think, near $200 in the prize pool today.
Yeah, these players want that. We're gonna have a chip mirror match.
Speaking of high intensity,
Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a lot of fast paced here, especially. Both players are a lot of players aggressive as they want, as they don't have to worry about long normals from they usually have from any character.
that's a big punish on the DP there.
And Shin showed us a little bit of a cool combo there. Oh, a lot of DPs coming out here from Lasers.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta believe, right?
Sometimes you gotta do it. Chips JH, such a good move.
DP,
Oh, calls out nicely with a DP.
good burst.
Ooh, that's the thing. The second they see counters, a lot of players will just straight up burst because they feel really threatened.
And you can totally use that to your advantage.
Yeah. Oh, he's still Lazen is doing a lot of DPs. Shinky responds to his own DP. Okay.
Left and right. DP, here we go. A DP for you, a DP for you.
Good 6P. Get
Oh,
this record on the super.
it's gonna put him through the wall, I believe.
Yeah, so he's got positive bonus working, and he's got the hard knockdown. What's the mix here? DP.
Finish it out with a Rekka there. A little bit scrambly in this matchup. Lots of counter hits coming out.
Yeah, very. I'm surprised at how many DPs are coming out and not as many safe jumps.
Burst
There's
out
the
of the
burst from
pressure.
Shinky.
DP's
Oh
the
my
overhead.
goodness.
And that's always the thing with these mirror matches, is that they're all so familiar.
This should kill.
Whenever you get these mirror matches, like both characters are so familiar with the options, and more importantly, the answer to those options, right? So when you see a chip player go for an overhead, the other chip knows exactly how to get out.
The best way to learn how to counter a character is to watch those characters' mirror matches because they're gonna start calling out everything the other person does.
I would like to see a little bit more patience on both sides.
Yeah, I would like to see a little less DPs because, well, doing it in terms of chip pressure is fine because you know when their pressure's gonna stop and maybe when they're gonna keep going. Maybe doing it in neutral might not be the best of ideas.
Well, more so than that, just the sheer number of counter hits means
Yeah.
neither player wants to play defense, right? And I mean, you know, granted, it's hard to play defense against Chip, but the alternative is you're getting counter hit, and we're seeing that a lot on both sides. And that's just a matter of both players want their turn, and they want to like enforce their will on their opponent here to get their turn. So I think we may be seeing a matter of like whose defense is going to pull ahead as the match gets more frantic.
Not to mention, a lot of ships will do, and they'll get caught in this. They'll jump in JH, and that can work if they try to like react with a 6P, because usually it's gonna hit deep, it's gonna hit them. But against Chip's fast enough to just straight run past it.
Absolutely,
It doesn't work too well. We might have to go somewhere.
We're getting word that Lays has been DQ'd. We will update you when we know why, as soon as we know why.
Ah,
Appears there's some connection issues going on for Lays. Sad to see them go. Looking at the bracket here, it looks like Lays beat out JSav in the first round, sending JSav to the losers bracket. And JSav is a player from last weekend who I've got my eyes on this weekend. They're a very strong May player.
Now the way there's still only one person can come out of that losers bracket, and it's gonna be it's a lot of fighting down there. No matter how good you are, you're gonna have to fight even more good players.
Last weekend's winner, Eve, our Bikin player, they're also down in the losers bracket. Patachu, the winner of EU, is also down there in the losers bracket.
There's a lot of good players in this. Those players that you see win, they might go against someone who just was maybe learned some new stuff, maybe got a little better. I mean, people could change in one straight up day. In one day, it can just all change in how their play style works and how they play against certain characters.
Absolutely, like you know, everybody has their good and bad days, right? And everybody is always hungry for the upset.
Yeah,
Coming up, we have Dazonologist and Yaga. Yaga played well last weekend. I'm unfamiliar with Daze. I'm not sure. Do you know anything about Daze? It looks like they're queuing up Happy Chaos for us.
This is an even matchup. This is one of the matchups that with Happy Chaos is an even matchup. But does Jaga know how to play around it is the real question. Because if you don't know how to play around and get in on Happy Chaos' Bridget, you're just gonna have a bad time. You're not gonna have fun. You gotta use her normals and you gotta use Kickstart. It's the biggest thing in this matchup.
I mean, if Happy Chaos has one bad matchup, it might be Bridget.
It was May. It's actually May.
If I were to tell that to Alice, they would tell me Happy Chaos is a bad matchup all day. This zoning
this is what I have. This is why Happy Chaos people absolutely hate him.
It's a real test in patience to get through this.
Yeah, you've gotta get through everything, and your tension bar is gonna be annihilated. You're gonna have to start using Kickstart now. You can't let him get that range, and you can't let him just have those free shots. You need to Kickstart in and try to apply some pressure. They can think about when he starts shooting. There, good start.
Backdashes the low.
That's not plus. Watch out.
Aggressive burst to keep Happy Chaos in the corner.
6PM pulls out the gun though. I like that idea. Goes for the vortex.
I like the use of the yellow cancel on both sides here.
Yeah, but you cannot run in and Happy Chaos. Dash blocking is good, but Bridget's got so many tools to get in.
Plus frames there in the gunshot.
This will OTG to kill.
That was a quick round for a Happy Chaos player. I think you're right, Fat. I think... Yeah, this is often
I've played several Happy Chaoses. I've played MJ Karase. I'm gonna know. You need to scooter this matchup. It is the thing Happy player Chaos HD players just actually despise about it. You got to make sure they think about when they're shooting. Think about when they need to think about when they take their gun out.
As is always the case in Guilty Gear Strive, it is oftentimes better to enforce your game plan rather than react to your opponents, right? It's better to be the aggressor than the defender. And a lot of that in this matchup is going to come down to how well can Bridget close the gap.
The second you see, especially those concentrations, that is your like go sign for you gotta watch out for that.
Personal cancel. All the overheads coming out right now.
Oh, now Jogger's got the decision. They saw that Kickstart didn't work there with an amazing counter on it, but does that mean they're gonna stop using it? And these grabs from backdash, they become insane.
First to keep him in the corner.
Good bash. There's that deadly 2K. That thing's insane. Happy Chaos not only has the normals, or not only has the zoning play, but he has those big normals that make people just actually hate him. It takes out the burst.
Zoning setup. Unfortunately for Yaga, that was not the way in.
That was something you can't run in on him. Bridget's Kickstart is the only answer to this matchup, because even if you like, say you're far, you Kickstart, break extends the hitbox a little bit more. You could usually catch them, and then that sets up your whole game plan.
Well, we did see Yaga score several knockdowns, and in the first, Happy Chaos backdashed a low, and then they yellow canceled out of a double overhead setup. We just haven't seen Yaga get to play their offense yet.
The burst. But you've got to watch out for the dash blocking. Wait for him to concentrate. Oh, that 5D shoot, that is actually annoying. You do have to watch out, though. With that, when Happy Chaos' meter, it's not much of a time to do that kickstart. Yeah, but when he doesn't, there it is!
Gates are coming in hot. In the corner. Catches the backdash.
Goes for a reset. What they need to do is they need to do the break into Mini Yo-Yo. That is an amazing setup to keep Happy Chaos down. This is the part where people just hate Happy Chaos. That super completely plies. He gets all his meter back as much as he wants.
The install super there on Happy Chaos, you have to respect it, because he's going to get a lot of resources back, and you can't just brute force your way in when he's got full focus and all of his bullets, right? Oh,
That's
punish?
not the way you want to do. This is going to be big. Get his bullets back and get the hard knockdown with a positive bonus.
Now, last time he went for a tricky overhead setup. Let's see what the mix-up is this time.
Keep a decoy out. There's your stop sign. Good call out on that.
Yellow
You're
cancel.
gonna need a burst here. You're gonna need a burst here.
Oh,
You can burst on the YRC and it's safe. That is the point when you need a burst. Well played, but it can be hard to get on Happy Chaos.
I feel like every time Days had the opportunity, they fell back into a zoning pattern. Like they'd throw up the clone, they'd throw the grenade, they'd hide away and shoot the bullets, they'd do the install super, and we just did not see Yaga find a way through the haze.
The thing is, Days was using massive use of concentration in that backstand. That is your goal light, that is your green light, that is the kickstart. That is the I'm gonna get this free kickstart, because it takes him too long to get out of concentration to the point where half the time you're getting a counter hit off it. Which has a bit to your massive Oki setups.
And you know, we shouldn't discount like Happy Chaos's Oki setups. Like,
Yeah, Happy
he
Chaos, because
has a lot of mix potential.
I believe it might be his JH or JD is the one that his little stomp that vortexes, which is, by the way, absolutely insane that they made that.
I believe it's J2K.
It might be his J2K. Yeah, that vortexing is crazy.
As we move into the losers bracket here, it looks like we're gonna have a May mirror match.
Oh boy. It is a nuclear bomb versus a nuclear bomb standing right in front of each other. One hit can just take away both these characters' healths. Not to mention, you've got to have both these characters now have to watch out for their own silly gimmicks. You've got it's gonna be double-digit dolphins every round.
Well, we've seen a number of mirror matches.
Yeah, that's surprising to think about. You don't see a lot of mirror matches in general.
We saw Sin, we saw Chip, and now we're seeing May.
You don't see him like at all in tournaments, at all anywhere, and now you got 3.
Yeah, it's unusual to say the least. Like I said, it's always sort of a double-edged sword on the mirror match, because both players just know the character in and out, right? So they know how to escape the pressure.
And I'll always say it, your character is actually handmade for beating your own character. May's jab is incredibly fast, her 6-piece incredibly good.
JSAP here in the pink May. They were runner-up last weekend, so I'm hoping they can do well.
That 3K actually could be RC to huge damage. Goes for the cross-up. JSAP knows and goes for the jump. See, that's the thing. These characters know it. They know the cross-up's coming.
This low could be big.
The burst gets a little bit of a bad spot. That shouldn't kill.
Not quite.
Still barely living though. May still got they still got a little bit of bar. Yeah, nice call out. They know. They know this character. They know what you're going for.
if you know the dolphin's coming, it's easier to react to, and what better way to know the dolphin's coming than to play Mei, right?
Goes to the Oki.
Dolphin, I
Just
like it.
barely well break.
A little bit of a head-on collision there. That's plus frames.
That two is huge. That is safe. Watch out.
Big punish, yeah.
And this is gonna be huge damage. Oh my goodness. Just barely doesn't kill.
I was talking earlier, Mei is an incredibly tough character for her weight class.
And the way she jumps up, it's different from every other character.
Yeah, she gets higher faster than other characters.
She'll fall even faster too, and it's
Empty
so
jump
hard.
and grab though. Let's see what JSav can do with their meter here.
Nice jab in the air. Make sure you take that air control. So 3K. Keep it burst safe. I like the idea to go for Oki.
The gold burst was blocked.
That is hard to block.
Yoshigawa catches a backdash.
What I can do for any of them there. Ooh, I don't know if they believe they've got to keep this optimal, and they keep it optimal.
That was a wonderful combo from Make there at the end.
That's all it takes is one counter hit Dolphin, and you're in corner and you're hurting.
The combo routes that Mei players have adopted over the years as the character's been changed through the patches. Their corner carry gets a little bit better every time. We're starting to see routes that are like 2K into 6H into Dolphin, or like 6H into like kick into like jump dust. We see combos like this coming out that were unheard of 6 months to a year ago.
But I'm really hoping for it. There are JSAV switches to Ram.
I like this switch.
I like the switch too. Ram can play around Mei's Dolphin really well, but also Ram gets heavy with punish by Mei if they whip. Nice start with the 2S there. Keep it safe. And they clearly know how to play Mei as they Ram with all as they're a lot of these record cancels. Good JD call out.
Ramlethal's swords cover a lot of the space Mei likes to hang out in. Both the far slash, most of the jumping buttons, and of course throwing the swords will always put Mei on check. Yeah?
And a really good read. Go for the windshield wipers. Get that positive bonus, and they've already got a bar save. Now Mortabato's on the field. Meike is going to have to watch out for that heavily, as that is the one thing that's going to immediately just kill.
Burst out of the counter hit there.
Ooh. Nice far slash into the Rekka. That will take the round. Finish it with a Mortabato just to make it look clean. Oh my goodness, JSav knows the call outs. There's that deadly Ram 6P. That thing hurts.
Crossover was kind of tricky. I like it.
Ooh, good cross up. Keep it tricky. Keep it tricky. We're gonna take a close slash counter. This is huge damage. Oh my goodness, Mei's damage never ceases to surprise me.
Whiffed a JP into a command grab to end it.
A lot of characters can do that. For example, Bridget can whiff her 5K to do that as well.
Big counter hit here at the round start. And this is what I'm talking about. Meis have gotten so creative with their routes. This could be big though. Like getting cornered by Ramlethal is dangerous business.
Ooh, the YRC comes out. We're gonna see a burst here. But now you're in Ramlethal pressure. The JP.
Come down to earth.
Is this Street Fighter for how much JP I'm seeing? Jesus Christ. That's Ram's danger zone as well. You've got to watch out. Her JP is one of the fastest. It's insane.
Now, it looks like Mei is still holding the pressure, but we shouldn't count them out yet. They were able to get out of the corner. I mean, subsequently, they're in the other corner, but getting out of the corner...
Oh, with the back throw incident! And they're going to take it with that. Does that hit?
Yamada-san should
Yeah,
seal
okay.
it. Yep.
Sometimes, if they mistime it, it will just straight up miss.
That's a fast 2-0 for Make here. And JSAV's tournament life should be on the line. Looks like they're taking a moment to collect themselves. I always enjoy these sort of like cross-continent tournaments, right? Whenever we can mash EU into America or Japan into the European players. You always get this wonderful blend of like styles and creativity and like things you haven't really seen before, you know?
Yeah.
Looks like JSAP switched back to the May, feeling more confident in the mirror.
Ooh, and a good call on that as well. I like the burst bait idea though. Meike doesn't want to be keeping that pressure, so they might have gone for a burst. Ooh, yeah, you've got to burst on that. You can't be taking those May 6Hs. Oh, keep it optimal, why don't you?
Let's see what the mix is. Meaty
Reversible
JH.
JH, we like it.
This is a big 6P. Should be the
That
round.
6P can take it. Have we seen any? Is it going to be 3-0s all across the board?
I'd have to check, but it seems like that's the case so far.
Ooh, a trade, but this one looks like they're going Meike's favor. Another one!
JSAV says get off me with the burst.
Although Meike's got the bar here. One hit, yeah, could even take it. What's the optimal combo here, though? No way!
Oh, they were
They
just
barely
pixel
missed it.
short.
Good call out on the reversal there. That's huge damage. Oh, and the 5K takes it, or the Duke.
the fake low to catch the backdash with the 5K. That was a good use of the purple meter. Looks like Make's gonna take it with a quick 3-0 over JSAV. Unfortunately for JSAV, that is where their tournament ends. I was rooting for you, JSAV. If you're listening, best of luck. I hope to see you again. Looks like we got the bracket on screen here. Bridget, Zato, Jacko, Happy Chaos. That should be an interesting matchup. Jacko is a character that requires a lot of knowledge to play against effectively. Down in losers, we see Make, the May player from last match. Not quite sure who they're going to fight yet. Eve, the winner of the NA bracket, is still hanging in the losers. I believe Yoyo Enthusiast, Bridget player here in the winners, they qualified in a round robin.
I feel like I've seen them before. I don't know why. Who do they play? Because I feel like I know who that is.
Yoyo Enthusiast is a Bridget player.
Hold on a second. I've seen that name before. I've seen it before. I really want to see them play because if I do, I'm gonna know who they are. Up against a Soul though, looks like this was recently sent by Umisho as actually Soul. It used to be called Bridget Advantage, but now it's been called Soul Advantage. Actually, it's a little bit of a change. But you've got to be a pretty darn good Soul to get it out of that Bridget pressure.
Absolutely. While we have a minute here, let's go ahead and plug the match arena. If you haven't checked it out, there might still be codes to claim. As we steadily march our way towards $200 prize pool. Looks like we got $12 or so to go to hit that 200 mark. Big shout out to all of our viewers and all of our members of the Bridget community. Putting in the money, putting in the work, putting on the tournament. Everyone I've worked with on this tournament has been just absolutely amazing. All of our streamers, all of our organizers up to and including Alice, everyone who's contributed, our players have been wonderful. And it's been a lot of fun. Are you having fun, Fat?
We're having a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of these characters that are just really fun to watch. You don't really see, you know, you see them a lot. Like you'll see Bridget, you'll see Soul, you'll see Chip a lot, but you don't get to see it. You don't get to see these mirror matches coming out at all, which is really fun. Surprisingly, we haven't had a Bridget mirror yet, which I am very surprised about.
We had a couple of them last weekend in the NA bracket, and they went about as well as you'd expect. It was very confusing. There were yo-yos everywhere. People were tripping over their strings, you know. As is the standard for the Bridget community.
Bridget counters Bridget the best. This is Envy. I actually. Envy versus Rev. This is a funny matchup, lore accurate matchup here. Envy is a extremely good Soul player as well. I do know them.
It should be good. It should be good. Both characters have to respect the DP here.
What's funny is there's actually several people named Envy, so it'll be funny because you'll see on Twitter someone will at Envy being like, I think there's a mod maker and there's a Soul player, so someone will be like, hey Envy, the Soul player, can you make me a mod? And he's like, this isn't me.
You tagged the wrong person.
You tagged the wrong person. Sin's gotta be very careful here though. Soul's got just as strong as a DP.
So Sin has a bit of an advantage in the neutral. He's got slightly longer range buttons. But I think Soul's going to be a little bit stronger in the close quarters, which is weird to say because Sin is definitely a gorilla. But you can't discount...
All out.
You can't discount all of the different plus buttons Soul has, which is something Sin lacks. Right? He doesn't have very many plus on block moves compared to Soul.
The Rev's been extremely strong here with their defense. A little bit of an L-comp miss. That's going to be huge. Does Envy know the combo? They do. It doesn't stick, though.
Oh, he tried
and
to
the
finish
6H
him with
doesn't hit.
6H.
Nice fire kick, Claw. You know that you can mash on that.
And that's another thing, too. Given how many gaps there are in Sin's pressure, Envy can get a lot of work out of Soul's 5K, notoriously known as one of the best mashing buttons in the game, right?
That's really good. And we're starting to start seeing Envy knows, hey, this should kill if he knows the combo. He knows the combo, go to the NCRC. The burst based on accident. You will wall break on that, but he goes for the burst safe version instead. That's how you know he knows this character like the back of his hand.
I don't think that was going to kill. I think the side switch there was a little bit intentional, and I think that was a bad burst.
He will close slash into DP, and that will kill. But also with Sin here, any character that gets counter hit close slash by Soul, and Soul's got 50 meter, you're gonna explode. There is no character, even Pot will that's half your health gone.
Soul is no stranger to doing damage. Like he's always been a high damage character.
Although the thing I know this won't happen, but the thing I'm looking for a Heavy Mob Cemetery.
I could not tell you the last time I saw a Heavy Mob Cemetery. Good throw there by our Sin player.
I will never, in a good match there, he knows it's happening. Good challenge at Elcom. Make sure you can't get in for free, but there's Sin's buttons. Those normals are not to be trifled with. They are good. They are very good.
Not quite enough to finish the round here.
Ooh, and there's that 5G.
Envy has been finding a lot of counter hits in these matchups.
Ooh, and he's finding a lot of DPs. Ooh.
Oh, he didn't keep the capitalize on it.
Watch out, that is safe. Goes for the low instead. That's extremely hard to do. You've got to do a 5 JH cancel.
I like the burst there that Sin used to get out of the DP. That was going to be a hard knockdown.
Nice backdash. He knows. I thought Amy was going to go for a throw there as well. That's the thing that will catch a lot of players is they'll think if those come in, they'll try to take it when sometimes the best answer is just backdash.
Burst out of the DP there. Sin with the meaty plus frames. got a hard knockdown coming out here, and the positive
No
bonus.
bonus as well. I like that JD. That is super nasty to do. Cancel it just a little bit, so it looks like you're gonna go in for a JD overhead, but then you go for a low, and it will hit a lot of people.
I got hit by it.
I mean, yeah, like
it was incredibly low. The fake out dive kick there.
sim players. I'm gonna be real. Sim players have, in my opinion, some of the best footsies out of any character. I don't know why, but they know so many knowledge checks.
I mean, you know, it's easy to think of Sin as sort of like a rush down Unga Bunga character, but you do have to, you know, no, that's only half the character. The other half of him carries this, you know, 8-foot long pole that he uses in the neutrals. So, like, it's not uncommon for Sin players to have good footsies. I don't think.
I do think people do give Sin a bad rap. There are people that can do amazing with Sin. A little late on the DP there, but Rev's cooking with full bar. What's the mix-up? Envy does know you can DP it, but a good RC from Rev.
It's a good throw.
But even
DP's
better
the
DP. Ooh, the 2S. That thing is nasty, but it's actually not a low. It hits mid.
From half screen away, which I think is the actual important part, is it's incredibly long ranged. Being able to like check soul at range of soul might not be used to having to think about.
Ooh, good soul strike though is really good. Just barely doesn't kill, but Envy's got full bar. Harry Cemetery, Harry Cemetery, Harry Cemetery. Ah, no, 2S is to catch the Elcon. That's the thing with this matchup. Soul can actually catch Elcon really easily because 2S recovers pretty good. That
Soul
was
has
definitely
some-
a missed DP input.
Misses the plus frames. DP punish.
Ooh, he knows the second it's coming. Sid does have those longer normals though.
Misses
Doesn't
the
punish.
common.
Good PRC, keep yourself safe. Sid's air buns are actually really good. There's Hoof Stomp. The grab coming in. Maybe he's gotta get out of this corner now. Finds the hit. Doesn't build the bar though. Oh my goodness, a good DP call out from Rev there. Any hit can kill here, but Envy needs a little bit of a bigger one. And there's the big hit, he's gonna find it!
Big counter hit. Both players
Real
are
risky.
fighting for no man's land there, right in the
Yeah.
middle of the screen.
Envy took a big risk there going for a Night Raid Vortex, but he used it to whiff punish. What a genius idea.
Well, they saw Sin do the run up DP, and it worked once, and the second time they got punished for it.
I do wonder, does Vortex low profile the extra hit of the Sin DP? The one we're using?
I think it would depend on timing, right?
Yeah.
Goes under the punch.
Good 6P, keep him in that corner.
This corner pressure from Soul is
Oh,
just
we're gonna see a good combo here? Grabs a burst, good job.
I like the back and forth in the mid range here.
Let's grab. Ooh, I think he caught Sin back dashing.
We're having a good amount of back and forth for the mid range here, which is not something.
Did he just keep growing on star up on the round start?
Sometimes it's about sending a message, right?
Sometimes you gotta say, yeah, I can do this.
It worked out. All the
Nice
meter
grab that
beats-
6P.
Sneaky throw on the dash cancel.
He's trying to stay there and just not make any room give up. Nice 5K. Get that counter.
Oh, the fake low.
Oh, but he grabbed Rev's burst there. That's still plus for Envy there. Run up DP. I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it. Yeah, he was gonna have the bar as long as he didn't miss.
All things considered, Envy is playing very good defense here. I say as he gets hit by an overhead.
That overhead's hard to react to. That's like chip 6K.
Absolutely it is.
I know what he did. He tried to use keep growing as a burst bait.
That's really smart. Really smart. Punish the DP? Not quite. Bandit Burner gets sold their turn. Calls out the stagger pressure.
I do like seeing Rev try to use. It was recently found out that you can burst bait with keep growing, the little food thing. And he tried to go for it in this tournament match.
The tech is always evolving. And I do think Sin's food mechanic is criminally underused in this game compared to Exerd.
It doesn't last a long time. It's not a big buff. Don't see Sins being able to use it. Maybe if you could use it on hard knockdown and have a little bit of Oki, he might be able to use it more.
Bursts out of the pressure there.
And he's taking a lot more of a aggressive position here. There's DP. Nice throw escape.
DP's the overhead. Side
Take him
switch?
side
I
switch?
like it.
But drops it, unfortunately. Nice call out again. That's the second time.
It's a shame they dropped that combo. That would have been a game-ending combo.
But Envy is being hyper aggressive. This is huge. This goes right into a DP. And look at the damage. Just one hit can do it for Soul here.
Did you see how ready Envy was for the Elk Hunt there?
Yeah, he was ready.
There it is.
It's not going to kill, but it's going to step into more Oki. And he's still got burst cooking. Rev's got a long way to come back here. We've got Envy's brick wall of offense. And they're 5K!
That was some good Guilty Gear from both players there. Lots of back and forth. I was really impressed with Envy's ability to control the mid ground between the two characters. Like Elk Hunt was never really an option. 2S, Soul's 2S had the advantage of like going under Sin's far slash. It went under Beak Driver. It went under like Sin's punch 5P. They just played the neutral really, really well there. Let's see how the bracket shakes out. Next on stream, we're going to have Yoyo Enthusiast and Shinki, Bridget and Zato. I have spent an inordinate amount of time playing Zato in this game, and I'm not really a big fan of the Bridget matchup. Do you have any experiences with Zato, Fat?
I mean, you can't be mad at that match. You played amazingly well. Just a little bit of just mistakes. These tiny mistakes of getting hit by Soul once with a counter hit. It could be. It's gonna sway the game right into his favor.
While we have a minute, let's again shout out the match arena. We're steadily climbing, getting a little bit closer every time. It's really amazing the community effort to put forth the prize money for startup tournaments like this. Much love and big shout outs to all our Bridget Discord enthusiasts.
I think people like Bridget. I don't know. I'm just saying. I think Bridget might be one of the most popular characters in Guilty Gear, or the popular. Oh, Jesus Christ of heaven.
Yes?
I know this person very well. First off, they're in the Flash News right now. Mikan Sumuki, this is, if I'm correct,
Yo-Yo enthusiast. Yeah.
this might be Yo-Yo Master.
Yo-Yo master.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me check something. I'm gonna DM him real quick. Where's Neil at?
Got the round start here coming up. That was a good backward step away from Zato's far slash. Cornered with Eddie out. This is always the scary place. It was like 3
I mean, you don't. And that's the thing. You don't see a lot of Zatos in general. You know, you don't see them in tower. Oh my! Shinky knows about the grab on that. Raj dive, keep it safe. Goes for the safe route. I like the wires to you.
Oh, I believe that's a
Hey,
back.
where is he? I don't even know where he is.
Break the law. Goes right under the yo-yo.
Check it. There's a 2H check. This will kill. And they've got the optimals too. Oh wait, no, they've used the wrong super comes out. They were in the air just a little bit. But they've got the hard knockdown. Nice grab. This is I have fought this person. It was close. I got demolished. That backer yo comes out. Oh my goodness, and the JH call out was incredible there. As well with another RH. These optimal combos are insane. There are plus there. Even dodges the frog. Oh my goodness. Oh! This Bridget is good. This Bridget knows their stuff. They know their optimals. They know everything they're doing. Mikan knows exactly what the Zato's thinking and what their plan is. They know when to mash. They know when to backdash. They've got the read hard already.
Yo-Yo enthusiast was
I'm
quite
sure
strong in the qualifier.
I'm pretty sure this is Yo-Yo Master. I'm gonna be real. I'm pretty sure this is Yo-Yo Master.
Coming into the second round here. Let's see what Shinki can do to adjust.
Oh, Yo-Yo Enthusiast has been amazing with the backdashes. The backdash on the frog, that's not something like almost anyone will know unless they know this matchup. They try to match on that. I don't think the DP input was on purpose.
Oh, the burst bait.
Oh my god.
High low, high low, high low.
This mix is crazy.
Very few characters are as scary in the corner as Zato is. Oh, the Eddie Wall puts the brakes on the rolling movement there. I like it.
6P comes out.
Gotta hold the mix. Goes low.
Where's their match coming out? Watch out. That I like how much Shinky's using his little Zato's teleport here. It is really good to use for mix, and they've been making great use of it. Yeah, you're gonna get opened up eventually. This is crazy mix. You've got to block another installment. Zato takes control of this screen so well.
When the drills are out, you have essentially two options. You can either
You have
hold
to hit
it
it.
or you can jump over it, and neither are particularly good options.
It's not Yo-Yo match. You're kidding me. They play similar to them. They're very. Although I have played this person in tower. The amount of times they will adapt to just the most insane stuff. I could be doing the dumbest stuff ever, and they will know I'm doing it. The thing with Zato is that takes out is you need to know when to match on his stuff. There's a lot of times you can match on Eddie. I mean, there's a match right there, just 2S.
Having good knowledge against Zato goes a long way in this matchup. Otherwise, if you don't know when to push, and you don't know...
There's another good match. They know it.
Wow,
They didn't know the setup.
Goes low.
And look, they're using that forward Yo-Yo to take away all of Eddie's little tricks there. Unfortunately, they're gonna have to take that frog. The Twitch just barely misses. Now you're stuck in Zato pressure, and he's got the frog. Amorphous comes out. This should take it.
Like I was saying, having the good knowledge against Zato to punish the gaps. There are gaps. They're hard to see, but they're there. Because if you don't do that, the Zato player is gonna unsummon Eddie, and then you're just back in the same situation again, back at the start of the pressure.
That's the thing. Not a lot of people know, but that little shield he does, that is his biggest thing. You need to take that out.
Escape to the corner. That was a hot escape from the corner.
That was a very, very fast escape. Good burst. It's safe. Good 2H. Keep it simple. Don't need to go for anything optimal. I like these the J piece to keep yourself out of his own 6P range. His 6P range is huge.
That was a good block on the overhead. It didn't end up working out, but the overhead was blocked.
The dangerous Zato Shinki is taking it hard, taking control massively.
Yo-Yo Enthusiast has not been able to find their...
Okay, hold on. This might actually be Yo-Yo Master. They just said they were playing the Bridges Tourney. I'm messaging.
Let's see if Yo-Yo Enthusiast here can find their footing. They've been playing on the back foot since the end of the first match. That is Eddie down.
Ooh, and calls it out. Goes for a burst bait there. I think maybe just letting that 5D rock would have been better. As long as you're getting Zato's burst, you're winning.
Good 6P from our Zato player. And DP's out of the pressure. All that burst should be punished. High-low. Nope, yellow cancel. Bridget is doing a much better job this round of not letting Eddie win the neutral for free. Big counter hit on the 5H there. Take Zato all the way to the corner.
Use the Bridges 6H. That stuff's plus and steps a good yo-yo. But there's that frog. That
DP's from under the spikes.
We're gonna call the roll to JD. This goes into Kickstart. Instead, they're gonna keep it a little safe. But they drop this one. But catch him in the air again. That yo-yo won't hit though.
No, Zato is so squishy, I'm not sure it would have mattered.
If he isn't squishy, what are we doing?
That puts Yo-Yo Enthusiast back up on the scoreboard. Match should be 2-2 here in our winners round. Both players have been doing a fairly good job of adjusting to one another here. Again, just keeping Eddie under control is always paramount in these Zato matchups. That's an unsummon. See, stuff like that is how Zato gets little incremental advantages.
It's so crazy because when you know a little bit about Zato and his negative edge, you'll start seeing just how hard it is to do some of his stuff. That does hit. That sword is so weird on how it works. Not only, but it also gives a free Eddie meter.
Gotta hold it. There's the
Yeah.
overhead. I forget who said it, but when Zato starts pushing 5D, you know that's when he's trying to win.
That 5D is deadly. It can be predicted, but you're gonna have to hold everything else afterward. Still.
This is big damage here. Goes for a reset. Big counter hit.
6H. That was a wall slump? Shinky coming up with stuff I've never seen from Zato. Does a Morphish catch the backdash? It
No,
doesn't.
but it does buy the turn. It does buy the turn. Has to
Burst Eddie there. Doesn't burst Zato though. Why don't you just want Morpheus again? Kickstart beats
What?
it?
It went right through Amorphous. That was insane.
And there's Frog.
Unfortunately, for Yo-Yo enthusiast, Zato is gonna take it.
Zato is... It's a pretty even matchup, to be fair. There's so much you can do, Zato can do against Bridget. There's so much Bridget can do against Zato. There's so much just going on with each of them. Bridget needs to mash on this time, while Zato needs to mash on this time. Zato can only bring out a... There's so much going on in that match. It's insane.
Well, like I was trying to say, like every time you will let Zato sneak in an unsummon, that's like 3 more mix-ups you have to hold. Right? Every time he gets the reset on the Eddie gauge, now you have to block. Now you're in pressure. Now he does a tick throw. Now he does a high-low. Now you're pushed into the corner. So like if there is like a knowledge check character in the game,
It's
like,
gonna be Zato.
it's Zato. Yeah. This match I'm looking forward to. Jacko and Happy Chaos.
I do know this is... Jacko players hate this. Let's see if
Jacko players may hate it, but that doesn't mean this Happy Chaos knows exactly how to deal with Jacko.
I mean, I think they're doing pretty well shooting them. As you can see, but Nilo knows it because Nilo's not trying to set up their own game. They're trying to destroy Happy Chaos's game because Jacko doesn't get a chance. Well, I will say these inputs Daze is doing, these hurt your fingers.
It takes me back to a little bit of like Morgan in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 with like the fireball.
Yeah,
spell.
there's so much. You got hit once, it's back to the start. Happy Chaos can just play so far back in this match that he doesn't have to worry about anything Jacko does.
Now, you know, it seems to be a little bit lopsided, but we have to remember Happy Chaos does not have good reversal options. And if
So it
he
doesn't-
finds
and
himself in a situation like this, that's a lot of trouble for Happy Chaos.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jacko's got to keep those minions coming massively. And especially if Happy Chaos gets a whiff punish, it can be just straight up game over. He's going to get a hard knockdown, positive bonus, and get his bullets all back.
50%. You got the grenade on you.
This isn't where you want to be. He's got the bar to keep you this.
Jacko has managed to push Happy Chaos.
He's out of concentration. Oh, no, he's not. And you've got Curse still on you.
The bullet crossed up there. I saw it.
Nice jab, though. They clearly know how to play against Jacko. They're jabbing those minions. A lot of people like his 6 PM, but your jab is actually the better option.
That was a lot of patient play from Nilo. Unfortunately, Happy Chaos was able to escape the corner pressure there. In some sense, this every matchup against Happy Chaos sort of has like shades of like a Street Fighter, like a Zangief walking him to the corner. So like if you can get Happy Chaos cornered, a bit like Axel, right? Like if you can get him there and keep him there, your odds to win increase significantly. Let's see what adjustments Nilo can make here going into round 2.
Goes for burst pick there. I like it. Make sure you're being a little safe there. You can't get your pressure. That 2K, that stops it hard. Now I was going to have to call a lot of Happy Chaos's buttons. Oh, a dirty mix-up, but it's blocked. Unfortunately, now it cracks a little bit on the edge there. Happy Chaos can't do that.
That was an extremely dirty mix-up with the upwards blue cancel there.
Reload. And the thing with Happy Chaos is, no matter, he doesn't have to wall slump you. No matter what, as long as you get the insta overhead, it wall slumps. There's a kill. Happy Chaos doesn't need a wall slump you though, because you come off that wall, he can still be aiming. That was the end of the game right there. That was so quick.
Fast 2 rounds. There.
That was so quick.
Nilo's got one more chance against Happy Chaos here. They're gonna have to show us something a little bit different. The one time Nilo had Happy Chaos in the corner, it looked like things were gonna go well. They just need to like find the secret to getting there again, I think. That's an early burst.
I mean, yeah, Happy Chaos needs to keep them out. That burst is gonna come in real handy.
This is big. In the corner. Oh, I love the
So
kick.
this is the best HC in EU. Yeah, he's gonna know what he's gonna be. No wonder he can do those inputs so well.
Gotta hold it. You gotta hold all of it. That minion coming down from above was so clever. Jacko players are really creative sometimes.
Especially when they get in some of their air setups. Now's now got their defense set up, but I mean, Daisy doesn't care he'll block at all. You don't got the same mix as HC.
The 2D was so close to the toes there.
And now, and look at this. Daisy's at no health, but Nilo just can't get in.
Happy Chaos's ability to confirm straight hits into damage
It's the best in the game.
from most distances on the screen is pretty insane. This is a big knockdown. Cross under.
Ooh,
So
calls
cross-
him out too.
Yellow cancel.
And good jab as well. Happy Chaos' jab is incredibly fast. Nilo's in the corner here, and Daisy's got full bar. There's not much you can burst. There's not much you can burst as Daisy takes it.
Unfortunate for our Jacko player, but Happy Chaos moves on. It seems that they've not yet encountered someone who knows the Happy Chaos matchup.
Well,
Quite
that's
as
just
well
hard. Daisy
as-
is insane. Daisy is insane by far. Daisy's barely equal to Tiger Pot, which is that's a huge mountain to try to get over, as any character.
It could also be some unfamiliarity. While we do have a couple good, really strong Happy Chaos players in North America, they're not as common on the ladder as you would think. That's going to pit Zato versus Happy Chaos in the winners final.
I've actually never seen this matchup ever.
I've played it some, and it's difficult for the Zato player. If you think about like Zato's tools, like the Eddy
Yeah.
shield and like the projectile reflect, none of those work on Happy Chaos's bullets.
That
like
might
the
be.
The
might be
Eddy
good if-
shield will just be destroyed if it blocks a bullet, and Zato will get hit.
That's crazy thinking about the bullet, because the bullets aren't like going forward. They're just hitting the character.
Right, and it's really difficult. So like Zato is a strong character, but he doesn't have like great movement tools, so it's hard for Zato to maneuver around Happy Chaos's bullets because like his flight is kind of slow. Break the law leaves him vulnerable. Like we already talked about, Eddy loses to the bullets most of the time. So like it's really difficult for Zato to close the gap.
Yeah.
But if they can, sort of the same thing we saw in the last match. Like if Zato can close the gap and make Happy Chaos start having to block, Happy Chaos doesn't have good reversal options. They can mash their 5-frame button or their 6-frame button. But we've already seen Shinki's Zato like punish that style of play. Like they know where people want to mash on the Zato pressure, and they're able to find the counter hits that lead to the big damage. Moving on to the losers bracket, though, it looks like we are going to have Yaga and Make come up on stage.
The thing with loser bracket is these people are fighting for the tournament life, so you're going to see a little bit more risky play by far. That's what makes losers so fun to watch.
As always, and both Yaga and Make and Eve and Envy, they've all been strong players today. This should be exciting.
Every player so far on this topic is incredibly strong. They're insane. They are very insane. It's good to see with some Bridgets, though. I'm glad out of the Bridget tournament has Bridgets in the top 8. Because imagine if it didn't.
I mean, the Bridget community loves all Guilty Gear players. We just love
Bridget more.
Players a little bit more.
Bias, yes, absolutely. By the way, May versus Bridget, this is a very, very volatile matchup. As May doesn't have the DP to deal with Bridget's mix-ups, but Bridget doesn't have the health to deal with anything of May. Oh my goodness, the JH heavy?
Like you were saying, the amount of times Bridget has to hit May is probably 4 to 5. The amount of times May has to hit Bridget is twice. So it's really on the Bridget player to see if they can hold the momentum throughout the match.
And that was an insane Kara cancel. Doing it that quickly, that is not easy by any means. Goes for the 2 AJHs, the 2 AJSs. I like that. Doesn't get the whiff punish though. This is a matchup. Barely gets on. This is a matchup that Fireball Yo-Yo is going to be actually insanely useful. They need to be using that more than the actual go back Yo-Yo to stop May from getting those dolphins in.
Cornered already. This is big damage.
Yeah. Goes for the Oki instead. Luckily, May Oki isn't like insane. But catches the backdash and just walks up command grab. This will kill.
He's around, yeah. And like I said, this is going to be a really volatile matchup. It's about which character can hold on to the momentum. Right, like either May can get the 2 hits she needs and the match is over incredibly quickly, or Bridget scores the knockdown and can run mix-ups until the May character taps out.
That or they need a burst. Watch out, you can't press on Heavy Dolphin, it's plus. Goes to the... Oh, I love this combo because it's so hard to do sometimes.
Back to the corner. Yamada-san is big damage whenever you see it come out.
And honestly, it's not used enough. I really like seeing it.
I think it's just a little bit tricky to set up the back to the corner Yamada Yamada combos.
Well, you see, I think it might be either the 5H. It's one of the H buttons where it actually hits them backwards instead of forwards. And you've got to be at just that certain angle to do it.
I believe it's 2H. The hard part is always just finding the correct angle, right?
As well. Mm-hmm. This is... Oh, nice backdash.
Punish. May bursts out of the blender there. They didn't really have too much of a choice. Bridget getting started in the corner is scary.
Yeah, you need to make sure. Although Bridget actually wants to stay in the air in this match more than anything to keep away from May's Dolphin and just normals in general. This is gonna kill!
Bridget is a low damage, low health, high mix-up character. May is almost the exact opposite of that.
Yeah.
Good stagger pressure here from Yaga.
The thing is, this matchup is actually similar to the chip matchup. You cannot be whiffing 5Hs. They are. It's May will get in for free off of 5H.
Overhead gets the wall splat.
Break the wall. Keep that positive bonus going. Good 6P and gets the bar to keep you going.
This could
As
kill.
long as they don't drop it. No.
The overhead.
Ooh, that was a risky 5D to go for, but it pays out. Good jab checks here. Make sure you keep it away from that. The 6P to respond.
May's reversal options are sort of limited to when she has 50 meter and Yoshigawa.
Another good
So-
backdash.
This kind of pressure here can really force May to spend a lot of resources.
Ooh, they got hit with a change. They've got burst back though. A burst bait could come in. No, it doesn't. Good.
Gets
course, this
over
is-
Roger there. That's impressive.
No, you're stuck with a massive. You've got May on full meter. That's not something you can block too easily.
Mate goes up 1-0 in the set. I think that match. Oh, sorry, excuse me, 2-0. I think it's within reach here for our Bridget player. They just need to make a few small adjustments. Every time they've been on the offensive, they've gotten some resources from me, whether it's meter or burst or so on. They just need to find a way
Just keep it going.
get those resources from the May player, but also keep it going, keep the pressure going.
The thing is, it can be super hard, as May has a lot of ways to get out and retaliate extremely quickly. And also, Jog is going to need to start watching out for that JH. It's May's a big tool to get in.
Plus frames there.
Also the 3K as well. May's 3K is massive. Mini stun dipper, basically. I like you in that Raj dive. Keep yourself out of there.
That was a wonderful escape from Yaga.
And also really good patience, waiting for anything to come out so they might, because May K is looking for that punish on that Yoyo throw. And Jar's trying to be a lot more patient on it.
Rolling movement's gonna close the goal. Calls out the Roger.
Ooh, there's the burst.
Our Bridget is doing a good job in the neutral. May has not had the opportunities to approach that they want.
And there's the good mix up. They need the car. You don't even need a car cancel there, and you're still doing it? Okay, I see the confidence. That is very hard to do that quickly, though. I am surprised talking a little bit. No, they're stuck with an immediate counter Dolphin stagger. There's Oki. Good 6P. Keep him out.
Well, that was a good throw. Overhead. You gotta hold it. This pressure. The longer this pressure goes on,
That's such a hard mix-up. The fact that May blocked that is incredible. Use the
Finds
3K to go under it.
yeah, that had to be a burst there. That was too much damage.
Mickey's not gonna get caught out here.
Turn.
But there's that thing that Dolphin is such a good whip punish on Bridget, and they'll take it for this round. Oh my goodness. Man, you've got to watch out for your big buttons. Or with Bridget, you've got to watch out for them.
So we've seen Yaga be in the driver's seat every time they've had the Yo-Yo on top of May. It's when we're in these like neutral, middle of the screen situations where May is able to overpower Bridget.
Thing is, Yaga hasn't been using the DP much. Okay.
You speak of the devil, right?
Right as I say it, it comes out. This is burst safe. Yeah, it's burst safe. Watch out.
I mean, show me a May combo that isn't burst safe, right?
I'm not gonna be able to show you anything.
May players, please send us a map. Give us the instructions. Where can we burst, please?
They just sent us a blank page.
Yeah, they just hand us an empty notebook page.
Good luck. Just make sure the May you gotta take the controller out of the May player's hands. That's the only chance.
Looks like up next we're going to have Envy versus Eve, and I'm really interested.
Heavy Mob Cemetery. Do it.
I'm really interested to see how Eve does. Eve won the NA bracket last weekend, and their bike and play was frightening.
This is a very fun matchup to watch. Though this is actually so much fun because both characters, big damage. Biken's got the damage, but Biken also is the one with more mix-ups, while Soul's a lot more damaging with his throws.
Well, they're very similar characters, right? You give either of them 50 meter, and they're going to take away 70% of your health bar.
They even have the same colors.
what's really going to sort of like differentiate the matchup here is like how well Envy, our soul player, how well they can stop the Baiken from approaching. And on the flip side of the coin, how well the Baiken can get in on the soul player, it's going to decide a lot about this matchup.
I like the Night Raid Vortex. Not afraid to try to go in here, but unfortunately finds a Tommy to the face. Good burst bait, and this is big damage. Goes for the rope setup. That's biking damage for you. Look at that.
Like I was talking about, both of these characters, very high damage, very explosive.
But Soul's with the one with the bar right now.
That's plus frames on the Fafnir. Good throw. And the rope. Oh, that drops the combo.
If he's going to need to somehow survive the rope. The rope's off, but Eve still's got that bar. I don't know if this can kill. He's going to need to be a little... Doesn't find the wall, though.
It wasn't quite close enough to the corner for the bounce for the extension there.
Finds the 5S, but doesn't find anything off it.
Fast RC into the low.
Ooh, they're one hit away. A jab can do it. Oh, it's so close. I'd help when the Kabari takes it. The Kabari is not Baiken's hurt box. You can't hurt it.
But you can go under it with Night Raid Vortex.
If he... Ooh, good jump cancel.
Drops the combo. Wasn't quite close enough for the corner.
Still, even if you drop the combo, the damage there is incredible. Fakes out the cross up. Oh, but Envy responds nicely with the DP.
Big counter hits.
This does confirm. This does confirm. Nice 5K.
That was a series of really big counter hits there.
These characters do have to play such well neutral, though. Oh, that 2H finds the Kabara this time.
Eve is finding a lot of lows here on the 2H.
Ooh. It responds just as well. Jump for the oh, and a nice instant PRC.
That was a good catch on the backdash by him.
Oh, Envy's showing us those soul combos. Drops the final part of it, though. The throw incident. Yeah, going right into Tyrant Rave.
Not quite enough. It looks like our soul player is winning. This is still one hit either direction.
And then now you're gonna have to take a bike and great escape.
Kabari is fishing for.
I'll take it.
Nice.
Just it was just you. The Tyrant Rave, I thought it would kill as well. It was so close, but no. And the missed 2K off the final combo just barely misses the chance to take it.
Look, H Kabari there's in the neutral. It shuts down a lot of buttons. It shuts down a lot of movement options. Like
it's touched down Soul a lot. It just touched down Soul.
Yeah, it's gonna beat Soul's 6S. It's gonna beat his far slash. It's gonna beat his 2S. It's gonna catch him walking forward. It's gonna catch him walking backward. If he's unlucky, it'll catch him air dashing. And we're seeing Eve utilize that tool here in these clutch situations.
The thing is, oh, good parry. The first one we see come out and it works. 1 for 1 on the parries.
Now see, the rope makes everything weird. It's like how familiar is Envy with situations with the rope? I
mean, just throw out a 6H, why don't you? Good burst bait, but this is gonna. And there's a Night Raid Vortex. I was gonna mention that later. We might see Envy put more Night Raid Vortexes on these Kabari setups because they've been using it a lot. I think he's trying to. I think he's looking for a whiff punish on it.
So Vortex is going to be Soul's best answer to Kabari.
Finds the trade with it, but doesn't finish the combo. You've got a full bar, and he finds it with a 6H into 6H.
The issue though is that Night Raid Vortex can be punished all its own. So now we're playing the mind game of I know you know. Do you know that I know that you know? You know.
It's a lot of mind games for these two characters.
Oh, misses the JD there. That was going to be a big combo. Slides under.
The Kabari movement to slide just a little bit under. Baiken's 2D is extremely weird. Goes to the mix-up. Oh, that's a Tommy. And the Yozon.
Overhead on the Yozon side.
Doesn't whip punish it. not finding the parry. This is the parry that got missed, and you need to have that. You cannot be missing parries on Soul.
Is that the first air throw we've seen on stream? That was a good air throw by Envy.
Over mix-up. There's
Double
wire
cancels
scene.
out.
Nice grab. Get the strike throw gameplay in, and now you're in your place. You got what you need.
High low. Oh, good mash out. Fakes the high, goes low here. This is gonna be the round.
Boom, boom! Keep the combo. It's always nice to see the cool soul corner combos.
I am a big fan of like pretty much anything that like involves wall bouncing. Like it just feels so visceral and so.
Add Johnny, add Johnny, add Johnny.
Yeah.
Keep him on the wall.
You know, it's hard to say no to just like a little bit of like cartoon violence, or that like Acme bouncing off the wall, running into the painted on tunnel. Like
they're just sitting there. The wall slips are funny because they just Good 6P call out. A little bit of burst bait there. Are we gonna see the combo Envy? What's it? What's the combo? No, drops it.
That's twice we've seen Envy bait the throw and punish it. Lycan finds the low.
Oh, they're gonna find like a full combo though, and they do. Definitely was not meaning to parry there, I imagine.
No, I think they were looking for super, but they didn't quite have the meter.
Not putting it in here. Good 6P, take out all of his moves.
Oh, it's punishable? Oh, DP. That's punishable too. That's a big counter hit here for Envy in the corner. Gotta hold the meaty. Good throw tech.
Finds the 2H. Yeah, Envy's a little patient on that one. And baits the throw again.
That's
Goes to the
3
6H.
times in the set. That's 3 times so far in the set. Envy has baited and punished the throw from Viking.
Both have equal burst though. This one gets countered. Just DP on wake up, why don't you?
Got a hard knockdown. You can't complain.
Look at Bar just barely finds it.
Big punish here. Big punish here.
Envy's patient. Oh, that 6H was nasty. Does he know any rope combos? Okay, I think he was trying to make him up on the fly.
My favorite rope combo is
The back throw incident. Oh no.
That's gonna put Envy 1 up in the round. My favorite rope combo is Potemkin's 2P. You just press it a bunch
it
of
goes
times,
2P.
Yeah, exactly. It's an infinite.
It
I'll
is
show you
really
for
dumb.
putting the rope on me. All right, like
Not to mention you gotta be scared. You gotta be scared of a pop buster just randomly, just coming out of nowhere either. And he can heavenly in it, I'm pretty sure as well.
Eve is fighting for their tournament life here. It's Soul's turn to press buttons.
Try to go for the band, bring a cross up.
Gotta hold the mix up. It's some close slashes, stagger.
There's a good burst bait. Get the combo. The side switch into the power cancel. Ooh, so it's gonna be baited in the. Each got the meter to go for a side switch.
That side switch could have been huge.
Oh, the 6H finds him.
Envy keeps catching the backdash with these 6Hs here.
And he's been really good at calling them out. Oh,
Huge
that
parry.
parry was insane. Bandit Bringer.
The delay on the Bandit Bringer.
This time it's Envy's feel like it's baited.
The stagger close slashes here from Eve are doing a lot of work.
Like catches the backdash and pull out the gun and take him out. Envy
It's
is gonna
easy.
get their burst here first.
It's easy to think of Baiken as a samurai, but we have to remember that she is also a pirate.
She is. No, the throw. But he drops the combo.
Good whiff punish here from Envy on the 2H.
Well, Joey's on again, why don't you? No! Throw! Going to Tyrant Rape to finish it off as well.
Good showing from Eve. Good showing from Eve. We're glad Eve came out and played for us, but Envy will be victorious today.
Yeah, it is Envy, the one who wins it.
While we have a minute here, let's go ahead and plug the Matcherino. We have a handful of codes left if you haven't went and claimed it. It's free, doesn't cost anything. You just go there, click the code. Easy money for the pot. It looks like then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 matches left today. I'm really curious what's going to happen in the winners final here between Zato and Happy Chaos.
I don't think Zato's gonna have a good time. I don't think it's gonna be a fun time for Zato at all, because he's gonna be like, oh, I got my shield, shot, get shot again. Oh, what?
Well,
Shot again.
no, go ahead.
He's just gonna get shot, but Zato's got drills and Frog. We're also
Looks
gonna see
like we're gonna
another
have Bridget and May, Yo-Yo Enthusiast and Makeup on stream.
Meike gotta go against another Bridget. Oh, the chase catches. It's such a good air-to-air. Yeah, Birthday Train playing. I like that.
I'm a fan of Birthday Train.
Really underrated, to be honest.
It's got that like sweet 90s alt rock vibe to it.
Yeah, but the chase catches. Oh, really
Burst is
unfortunate
getting
burst.
Punished. And that's gonna do it. So this match is gonna be similar to the last one Meike played, where it's a lot about can you hit Bridget twice without Bridget putting you in the blender.
The thing is, Meike just dealt with a big already a Bridget. Going Bridget into Bridget, they're gonna be more confident about these mix-ups than anything. So they cut a little bit, but they're gonna start being a little bit confident. That is a meaty yo-yo. That's the thing I want to see Bridget use more than anything is that yo-yo. It's so people don't realize just how insane it can be. It baits out reversals and buttons.
It's gonna be big damage.
Yeah, it doesn't kill. Yo-Yo's just gonna need to find a way to put me in a mix-up now.
Yo-Yo Enthusiast has one more chance in this match, whereas Meike has like 2, maybe even 3 chances.
There's the 3K. The other thing that could beat that is your 5P. Meike going from Bridget to Bridget, that's gonna be enforced because they're gonna know a lot. They're gonna know a lot. Way, but
absolutely. There's a lot of matchup knowledge is transferable from player to player, but we shouldn't discount like individual playstyle.
Oh yeah, Meike has been extremely good at putting on the aggression hard, making sure that Yo-Yo Enthusiast has to really think about, am I throwing out Yo-Yo here or am I going to throw it out here? Because they are going to punish you especially hard, and we can see that with their air gameplay.
May's 5H is such a gigantic button.
Her JH is even more crazy. The burst gets baited this time. Yamato comes back out.
Back to the front.
That doesn't. Oh my.
Anytime Yamato is on the screen, you're taking a ton of damage. Optimal routing.
Optimal, yeah. And look at that. That's half Bridget's health already. I get pretty squishy, but oh my goodness. They knew the YRC was coming. I figured it might come too. No.
Punish on the YRC will put Meikei on the scoreboard here. That'll be a 2-0 for Meikei. I believe Yo-Yo Enthusiast here is our last Bridget in the tournament.
Which is very unfortunate. There's a lot of Mays. There's a lot of, but you can tell it's a really big tournament because you're seeing these like top characters being it, and like there's like you got Sato, you got HC, you've got May, you've got Bridget, you've got all these insane characters. Even Solo's coming in here.
Yeah, the level of play today has been excellent.
The only thing is gonna need to find their footing now. I like the 2P decision. That's one of May's things that she has a little bit of a hard time getting around is those 2K. But Meikei has been relying on Dolphin too much. That's what made them so deadly. Is they didn't even start using Dolphin. It's these, yeah. It's her 3K.
The second you stop pressing 2P, the 3K comes out, right?
And it's it's huge. It goes so far. It's an immediate hitbox.
Rolling movement pressure is gonna keep.
And there it is again, the 3K. It is by far one of May's best buttons, and she already has a lot of good ones.
I can't think of any May buttons that are particularly bad.
I mentioned it. They're all kind of just insane.
Yeah, they're either insane or like totally fine, right? None of them are like actively bad. Oh, that was a tricky 6K there from Meikei.
We see the Bridget DP.
This is gonna be a ton of damage.
And you're gonna need a burst. Yeah, it's burst safe. It's burst safe.
That'll be the round.
It's burst safe. It's hard. That matchup's really hard for Bridget to. You've got to be so careful on everything you press because if you press a wrong button, you are going to be punished hard. And you've got to hold May mix.
That's a 3-0 for our May player here. And that will be the end of Yo-Yo Enthusiast's journey. We're glad they came out. They played well. We're sad to see them go.
Jeez.
I've been informed, everyone, that we have passed $200 in the prize pool. Big shout-outs to Alice. Big shout-outs to the Guilty Gear Strive Bridget community.
Big shouts to Bridget for existing.
Coming up next, we have... It's like Jacko and Soul. I think this will be a good matchup. I'm always sort of excited to see Jacko. Part of that is because we just don't have that many of them here in North America. But every time I see them, they just look so oppressive.
Wait, who?
Jacko.
Oh yeah, it can be. Her pressure is just. Woo! It hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts a lot because you're like, oh, her damage isn't good. You get hit by one minion clap, and you feel so bad because it's so much damage.
Let's have a look at the matcherino here real quick. We are $1.10 off from $250 in the pot. And there are 9 codes remaining. Everybody can go claim one. It's a free 25 cents added to the pot, added to the prize pool. Coming up, we have our last North American player, Envy, versus Nilo. Soul and Jacko. Are you ready, Fat?
This was interesting. Lore accurate matchup here. Val's gonna have a little bit easier time setting up their game plan here, though, compared to the HC. Soul has a little bit of a hard time getting rid of minions, and a little bit of a hard time dealing with them. As you can see, Jacko could be so oppressive, but Envy's picking their moments just right to go in and keep out.
The minion patterns have been really good from Nilo so far.
A lot of what I see underutilized is that bounce minion. It's so good. Nice YRC block.
Buys the burst there.
Backdash gets caught.
This minion pressure is
It's good. It's good. But now Jack is in corner.
Oh, the backdash.
We haven't seen one wild throw yet.
No, we haven't.
I thought they were about to do it there. I'm gonna be real. I thought they were about to do it there. Just like
Instead,
the TP.
we just see the run-of-the-mill combo.
Hey, if it ain't broken, I'll fix it.
Oh, good call out on the minion. And the whiff punish there. That's good. That's good on Envy.
That back minion is always so mean. It just... I like her. You're so scared of Jackal pressure, she can mess up 2 times, and you're still terrified.
She can just whiff buttons right in your face, and you're like, I don't know. Does the minion cover it? I have no idea. Like it's like that sometimes.
Also, Elysion Driver, it's not there for the damage on those wall breaks. It's there for its hard knockdown, but you get hit once by Jackal that goes to Elysion Driver, your health bar's gone.
This could be
The
big
good catch.
No.
So there it
There's
is!
the wild throw. There's the wild throw.
Baits it out. They can pierce this if I'm correct. Oh my goodness, that was dirty. Maybe in a bad situation here, as they just have to hold all of it. They use their hero spurs. You don't have the health to make that work. No, they try the 5K, just barely misses.
That was a close one. That was a close one. You know, what we're saying about Elysium Driver is it actually does a ton of damage. The issue is that it has poor scaling, so like, the more hits that come before it, the less damage it's going to do by a long shot. But if you just get like a counter hit, like 5H on Jacko, like counter hit 5H Elysium Driver, you're going to delete someone's health bar.
Especially if you get one on just being a reversal in general.
Envy
I like the burst bait
successfully
attempt there.
Yep, that was good. That was good.
Oh, good. Just get in there. If he doesn't care, he's gonna run right in there. He knows he needs to close the distance to get in as quick as possible. Don't let Jacko run her game plan is the biggest thing with her.
Yeah, you don't want Jacko to set up, right? Like the more goons there are out on the screen, the more of a maze you have to traverse. We saw in that last round, the Envy went for a burst bait, right? Like he got in, he was like, okay, you're gonna burst. So but he went for the bait because he didn't want to have to re-navigate the minion maze. And then when he did get pushed out, he was like, I'm just gonna vortex back in. Like I just need to be on top of you, pushing my soul buttons. And as long as I can do that, I think I can win. And it paid off. It paid off for Envy.
Envy is just like, you can say soul pressure's good or say like, oh, Envy is doing really good at pressure, but Envy's real shine here has been navigating everyone's stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, look at that. How are you going to get out of that? How? And he finds it, though. He manages to find a way every time. And that is also another reason you don't really 6P minions is because... Look at her. Did she just low profile his 5P?
It's Nilo's turn here to play. Back in the corner. Coming down from above.
Envy's defense is stone cold.
This is a block string and a half here. Finds the overhead.
But Envy, see, knows the time to choose.
Side swamp. Meaty jab. Oh, he misses the counter hit.
Still, finding a lot of damage on this is important. Look, Envy's patient. Envy knows he's got to stay here. It finds an Irate Vortex, but he misses it.
Good stagger pressure here coming out from Soul.
Got the burst. That's what you want. You want their burst. I mean, you can take this round. It's going to be even bigger.
See, this is what we don't want. We don't want Jacko throwing goons everywhere. This is really difficult to deal with, and like one straight hit will end the round.
Then there it is. A little tiny minion kick.
Well played by Nilo. Like they held the soul pressure in the corner, and they found the space needed to run their game plan.
Still, Envy's got Nilo's burst with the backdash.
Jacko pressure in the corner here is going to be vicious.
But Envy chooses their time right. we're gonna see these combos. Oh, Envy's got it, but still drops that one every time. Unfortunately, that must be so hard to convert. Oh, and Envy's throw baits. Yeah, Envy's throw baits are actually insane.
They've been doing good work for them all tournaments so far.
That 6B catches 2 of them, and that's a wasted super because there's nothing there.
No, future minions will be affected by it. Just how this one has the shield.
Ah, yeah. That was a weird
There you
character.
go.
So Envy finds Nilo's burst again. They need to take this round without using their burst to keep them in the lead here a bit. Although they go for a gold burst. Commentator cursed.
Good anti-air here coming in for Nilo. Puts up
And
the
Nilo's gonna
shield
set themselves
minions.
up.
The shield minions are going to stop Soul from contesting them.
Nilo might look for using a mini attack, but I think Envy might. Oh, just as he hits, gets safe with the PP.
And that's all Nilo needed was one touch. Like they were patient. They set up the minions. They set up the traps. They put the pressure on through the projectiles, and all they needed was one touch, and they found it.
Both these players have been incredibly patient in their gameplay.
One in the set here, going into match number 3. It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments both players make. We've seen Envy try to fight his way through the minions. We've seen Envy try to just get over and or under them, just close the gap by all means necessary. And we've also seen Nilo get a little bit better at like running away and setting up shop.
Nilo's doing a lot better, and Envy's just having a hard time getting in. It's so like, look at this. There's not much to get in. You've got to play around these so well, and Envy's trying their darndest. I think we might want to see more Night Raid vortexes though. Hero burst, like even you see, definitely not the right decision to burst there. But like even in these high level tiers, people are gonna be burst because they just get counted and they're like, "Well, crap, I just bursted. I didn't mean to do that." Oh wait, it looks like Envy's gonna take out the momentum here this time.
Missing the clean hit on that DP is big. Like anytime you can score a hard knockdown is huge for Soul.
And especially huge against Jacko. You want to keep her in that. You want to keep her down as much as possible. Keep her guessing. It's so weird when RCs go into combos because they'll just stand there.
A big pressure coming out. Looking for a minion reset.
Ooh, something to beat.
Oh, the throw.
No RC though. I think Nilo's gonna start throwing more as they see that Envy can block. Envy can stay here and block and choose their time right, but the second you mix in the throw, it's a little bit more dangerous.
Well, here we are going into match 4, and this is the first time we've really seen Nilo go for like a tick throw setup with the minions, or even like a I don't want to say meaty throw because that's not real, but like you know, I'm gonna pretend to meaty you and then throw you anyway, or like I'm gonna like do a minion clap, but instead of doing that, I just throw you. Like, and it paid off in dividends. We got to see that Soul was not ready for the throws.
And there's
Speaking
a throw.
of.
But Nilo's ready. Nilo's ready for it.
Coming down from above here.
And there it is. Those are the minis I want to see more of because they're so good at setups. You'll see it all on the screen like, oh, well, that won't hit me. And then you get hit by it.
And then it beats your DP because
Well,
you just don't know with this character sometimes. The yellow cancel's getting punished.
Envy's on the big back foot here. He needs to find a way in now.
And this is Envy's tournament life on the line. This wall bounce is big. Big damage. Half your health bar, no problem.
Big burst there. Good to see those fart slashes coming in more. And Envy takes this round. But Envy doesn't have their burst. Nilo's got a chance to get away with their burst.
I like Nilo's decision to hold on to the burst in the last round.
Oh, Envy unfortunately drops the combo. Yeah,
Big
be a little bit
whiff
patient with
punish there.
Jacko. Nice 5K. That JK was insane. And look at that. That wasn't like any big hits, and it's still so much damage. Niles on the back foot now this time. Oh, we're gonna see a vortex though. There's the vortex, but this time it gets caught.
Jacko had 1 second to set up shop here, and they really found their window to do so.
And Jacko's buttons, that button hits around it.
Big Punisher on the 2D.
Whoa, good counter.
I think
Envy
that might
coming
have
back
been-
with signs of life.
That was either, I think that was a wake up button, and it got counter hit.
It might have been a grab.
Could have been a grab. So we're going to go into our final match here between Envy and Nilo. Envy is our last North American player in the bracket, so hanging in there. Against Nilo's Jacko. It's been a good set so far.
Oh,
Both players
this
playing
is-
it safe right off the bat.
This is game 5, correct?
Correct.
Our first game 5 we get to see.
Loser goes home here. Good stagger pressure.
Ooh, and a good whiff punish as well. There's the first coming out from both players. But it looks like Nilo's offense is the first one with just kicking solo punch.
The kick leaps are so great. This Elysium driver is going to buy a hard knockdown and a positive bonus.
That's the thing. You don't really need it for damage. You need it for those hard knockdowns.
And the hard knockdown was used to set up the shop, set up the minions here.
Ooh, and that 5D was criminal put in there. That was so sneaky.
Coming down from above, finds the hit.
I'm surprised we're not seeing any YRCs from Envy here. You need to get out of that pressure, and the YRC is a great option to do it. Especially when Jacko has multi-hit attacks.
Well, we're seeing Nilo use a lot of like 2P in their pressure, and if you yellow cancel a 2P, you're just asking to get punished.
Yeah, but there
It's a
is
big
that.
counter
There is,
hit.
there is the H of Jacko. The 5K gets low profiled.
Wild
Amazing
throw.
route though there. He wants to keep his burst here. Envy needs to keep it. It's
That's a
safe.
scary
Soul is
move.
immediately safe when he lands.
That's a myth. It's a myth propagated by Soul players.
I don't know. It works every time on me. It hurts.
This pressure is scary. The
Oh,
blood
that was
cancel- What's up?
I like Envy's decision to just run away. You just get out of there. They're gonna need a burst here soon. Good burst. That was a
2P?
big risk. Envy's gonna have to make a big move here. No, but you can't see the minions. They're so hard to see. Nilo takes it.
That was well played by both players, bringing us to our first final round here. Or sorry, our first game 5. Yeah, Nilo was just able to find the space needed to set up the minions, and it proved to be too much for Soul. Thanks to Envy for coming out. Thanks for playing. You were a pleasure to watch, pleasure to have. Unfortunately,
Very good job.
that's the end for you. Nilo gets to move on though in the bracket into the losers semis, where they'll face May. May versus Jacko is a very similar matchup to the one we just watched.
I don't think Jacko has a lot of fun in this one.
I feel like Jacko has about the same amount of fun in almost every matchup, right? So long as she gets to put some goobers down, she's having a good time.
No, we're going to winners finals instead. I think it's gonna be changed. So this will be the Zato versus HC. I will say Days is like, even like you can hate HC as much as you want, but watching Days is actually so much fun. Days is like, you gotta think about all these inputs they're doing at once. It is insane.
The onus in this matchup is entirely on the Zato player and how well they can navigate the bullet hell, right?
And they've been using Shinki's been using the teleport really well to get around stuff. So I wonder if that's gonna come out more.
So that's the
Oh,
entire Eddie gauge spent to get in, and then now you're not in anymore, and you don't have Eddie.
And Happy Chaos has got Curse and a full bar. And now you're gonna struggle to get your offense started back again. And that was off an HC burst. No way.
Yeah, no, Happy Chaos spent the burst, pushed Zato full screen, and then won the round. Like, the system mechanics do not favor all characters equally, right?
Especially with Chaos having a 6P that combos into like his steady aim. It's crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Keep it back. Don't let him come in. Also, Daisy's been really good on these fake outs. A lot of HG players love. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, they're gonna steady aim into reload. I can go it. They'll steady aim and then just shoot you, and just keep shooting.
Was that our first perfect of the tournament?
I'm not
On
sure.
stream,
But
at least?
that was a very quick perfect.
Yeah, no, this matchup, and most Happy Chaos matchups, to be honest, are entirely about how well you can get the Happy Chaos player to stop zoning. Like if you can close the gap, if you can get them to block, if you can put the pressure on them, the matchup becomes a lot more favorable. But if you can't, the matchup looks a lot like what we just saw.
It looks like it's just like, dang, what do they do? What are they gonna do?
Let's see if Shin has figured out any new tricks for round number 2 here.
It looks like Day's actually gonna be more aggressive here.
And that's something Happy Chaos can do. They can just flip the switch and become one of the best stagger pressure characters in the game. Like, every bullet can buy you a high-low mix-up, right?
I do like how when Happy Chaos goes into steady aim, his classes go up a little bit. That's always so funny to watch. Oh, but it's just hard for Shinky to get in at all.
It's a big round start counter hit. Guard breaks gonna buy the plus frames. Goes
Oh
for
my goodness, it's the PRC.
That was a tricky low coming out there from Days.
Yeah, Days is really good with that.
As soon as Eddie comes out, we see the
kill.
YRC.
Days is making this quick.
Yeah, Shinki is not able to find any momentum in these matchups. I think this is a very difficult matchup for Zato.
I feel like, yeah.
Like you can get in, but like we saw in the very first round, like if he
It takes a
spends his
lot.
entire,
It takes a lot.
if he spends the Eddie gauge to get in, he doesn't have the Eddie gauge to do pressure, and if he doesn't have the Eddie gauge to do pressure, Zato's pressure is just not very good, right? So it creates this like uncomfortable situation for the Zato player. Like do I spend Eddie to get in? Do I try to get in another way? You know, and the end result is working out in Happy Chaos's favor.
I mean, like,
I
look
would
at
like to
this.
see a little bit more mashing out on Shinki's part.
But Shinky's got the advantage now. He's got him in.
Double overheads.
They stand there and look at each other for a bit. Goldberg gets blocked, but it's so hard to pass it.
Baits the Yoyo.
Oh my goodness. And Amorphous takes it. Shinky finally finding their first round. That shows you what he can do when he gets in.
It's a
So
big
he's gonna get it
knockdown
again.
for Zato.
AC doesn't have their burst this time. Shinky needs to find an opening now, and he finds it.
Eddie Shield is gonna get the meter back. The Eddie meter is coming back with the sword super. You
I do
have
like
to
this
hold
decision.
Eddie here.
Need to hard knockdown because you don't want HC to be back in neutral. But first, it looks like that's where they're going to be put.
We spoke too soon. We're right back where we started.
I like the idea to use Amorphous. Now let's get Frog in. Nice job using the Morphus, and the Frog comes in even better. Nice job by Shinky, taking the game. Well played. I really like the use of Amorphous there. Use Amorphous, use Frog, get in as quick as possible.
So Amorphous is going to put something on the screen that Happy Chaos has to block. And it's also going to buy you time to like refill the eddy gauge. It's not a bad use of meter. It will let you approach at least a little bit, right, as a Zato player.
You get a tiny little bit.
And yeah, like apparently that's all Shinki needs. He just needs to get in one time, and then he can stay in, and he's got the mix-ups, he's got the baits. He can close out a round.
Oh wait, but that Coach should also just play aggressive if he wants to.
Good
great backdash. Oh my goodness. Yeah, even then, Zato on a wire, see, Zato's got to use his burst just to keep Happy Chaos away. Keep him in there, keep him in that corner.
I like this sword here. It's going to keep Eddie on him. Goes for an overhead. It's blocked, and
there's the grab.
Catches a backdash there.
That's not even a hero burst because Happy Chaos can keep Zato so away. That burst isn't much of a...
Happy Chaos is going to send Zato through the wall here.
I got disconnected.
Amorphous is going to buy Zato the turn. Eddie's coming out. Overhead. Doesn't quite close it out. Oh, those Happy Chaos 6S catches a jump. Poison Grenade is out. That's plus frames on the gun flip. Frog is going to hold it down. Gets Happy Chaos in the corner. Oh, the command grab reset. This is huge here. You're cornered. Zato gets a meaty. He gets Eddie back. You gotta hold the mix up. Here we go with the sword again. You gotta hold it. It's a double overhead into a KO. That was a lot of pressure coming out. And Daze was not quite ready for it. But the tables are turned here. Daze finding a big 5D overhead, followed up by a staggered low. Counter hit confirmed here by Daze. Oh, that was a sneaky overhead. Throw, purple, cancel, throw. Beats out Zato's button. And that'll be 3-1 in Daze's favor.
Okay, so can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah, welcome back.
Okay, so my Strive just decided to poop the bed, and I got disconnected from network, so I couldn't say anything. I didn't get to watch the rest of it. That is
you missed out. You missed out. It was.
I didn't miss out. They say they fixed the servers, they fixed everything, and I can tell it's not my internet because, well, I'm still connected to Discord. I'm still talking. I'm still reading messages.
I mean, internet connections across an ocean are always a little bit suspect, right?
Also, when for a really big question, when's the rating update coming back?
I'm not sure. I am not sure.
I do really wish I got this the last of that game because Shinki started to seem like they started to understand. I think they'll probably be back from losers finals to come in and finally get that refund. Yeah, it's not even letting me into Strive.
Coming up next, we're gonna have May K versus Nyla. It's gonna be May versus Jacko.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm coming in. I'm coming in. Hold on a second. It's been a little. It's a little annoying, but.
While we have a second, we might as well plug the Matcherino. Let's have a look and see what the prize pot's at. $249.66. 33 pennies away. That's two redeemed codes away from $250. If you have not gone and redeemed a code on Matcherino, please go check it out. Let's get the pot up over $250.
Where
Much
is
love.
What is the room code? I can't find it.
Much love to all our contributors, all the people in the Bridget Discord.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the code. Very much appreciate that. Strive just decided to actually just snap me out of existence for a second there. I was like, nope, you don't get that fun. You don't get to see the cool match. You don't get to see it. You don't get to comment it. You don't get to talk about it. Nope. I got sent to the Shadow Realm.
I was having a few connection issues earlier on. I don't know if that's on my end, or if that's on Strive's end, or if that's just because we're on 2 continents currently. You know, there's all kinds of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never can know with Strive. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. If I blow up again, just continue.
Mei versus Jacko is going to play out a lot like the Mei versus Soul matchup. Dolphin, notably, is going to get stuffed by most minions coming across the field. Mei doesn't quite have a tool like Night Raid Vortex to get in and under, or under and in, I suppose.
But she does get a Dolphin. The mini Night Raid Vortex just without the low profile. Oh my goodness! Like, the fact that you can go so quickly into this optimal combo is actually insane. That shows you how much labbing we've done.
That combo that ended in 3 jump punches.
Does that kill?
50% damage.
Okay, I was gonna say if that killed, it's almost been a 2-hitter on Jacko.
This character is ridiculous. Plus frames there on the red cancel, and an overhead
6K.
finds it.
They gave her chip 6K. She is the demon.
And this time we got minions out. This should be a different game.
No, because Mei's buttons are so big. They're so wide. They hit everywhere. They demolish minions. You can't give Mei a chance.
Well, Up Dolphin finds its way through the maze.
Yeah. Now I was gonna have to play a little bit more aggressive here because you cannot let Mei get near you or start hitting your buttons out, or they're going to destroy your minions. That JH will destroy everything around it.
Counter hit.
The JH finds a way. That doesn't kill.
It's pretty close.
Oh my goodness, the damage. Oh wait, now probably was gonna go for reversal here. Ooh, nice job
air
for the grab.
Yellow cancels out of the pressure. Shield minions, let's go.
Ooh,
Just
but
gets
the
over
JH
them with
finds
the
it
edge.
again.
We didn't quite see Jacko find the space they needed to set up shop there. Mei came in very aggressively with their giant Mei buttons. We saw the 3K, the sliding low, get under minions just enough to let Mei close the gap.
Jacko has to play just a little bit more aggressive than usually.
Yeah, she's got to be a little bit more proactive to get the minions out. You can't just set them, because Mei can zoom in and she'll punish you setting them out. You have to, like, find ways to get them in on block strings, on knockdowns. A lot like what we were just seeing on screen. Good block on the Up Dolphin. You cannot really play passively against Mei. She's just too fast and her buttons will help her find her way in. Good job clogging up the airspace. Delayed Up Dolphin there, but catch was a big counter hit. Lots of damage, got the minion set up.
I mean, like, this is the good thing about Mei is when you pin her down, you pin her down. Oh my goodness gracious.
Mei does not have a reversal without meter.
Luckily, if they gave her a DP, I'm just saying, I'd rather fight a heavy chaos.
Minion's gonna buy another turn.
Ooh,
This
nice
could
catch on the back. That's here by Nilo. That will
That'll
kill.
That's a big counter hit, JH. Oh, it's a big punish on the throw. Fake cross up. Another big counter hit.
Keep it going. Keep those minions in play as well.
That is a combo and a half. That was tricky. Good block on the overhead. Oh my god.
Ooh, but the back throw incident.
Gotta make that 3K safe. Finds the throw.
That is a weird damage to Shady. Not expecting that.
Totsugeki, Totsugeki. Classic. Cross up low. It's a big confirm on the minion there. Jacko has a lot of resources here. Full minion meter, she's gonna have almost 100 meter in a second. Armored minions are gonna shut down any dolphins.
By the way, it's gonna be Nilo to find this one. I like how the minions just disappear in a second. Boop. Now, finding some room though, those minions have been really deadly against Mega. And they're gonna need to keep that little aggression, but make sure to stay a little bit far back, because you do not want to be caught by any of May's big buttons.
Right, you also want to find this places to like set the minions, or like certain trajectories to send them, where they're not gonna run into May's big buttons either. Shield minion doing work. That's 40%. I'll take it. Yeah, 40% seems good.
That's pretty good, especially against May. Ooh, this time May reads the grab. And now he's got a lot of bar to work with here.
So something Nilo is doing increasingly well as the set continues is they're controlling the airspace with minions. In the earlier rounds, May was getting in with a lot of air dash JH, and that route has so far been closed to them.
I mean, Nilo's been doing amazing in keeping that pressure on with the minions as well. As you said, they're going in the air. They're doing amazing, just taking it away, because that's May's like. That is May's big idea, but oh, the burst bait comes in. Nilo using those minions in air. That's May's big way to get in besides her 3K and her Dolphin. And closing that out is such a huge deal. Although the second you get knocked down first, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem.
Big damage.
Oh my goodness!
Now
you've also got to hold. You gotta hold down. You gotta hold a hard knockdown too.
Empty jump, JP. Into command grab will finish the round there. This has been a good set. Lots of back and forth here.
The momentum shifts really far with these players.
Well, Nilo has one game yet to adjust. And they've shown that they're able to make the correct adjustments. They've shut down the air approach. They've gotten better at finding spaces to deploy minions. Let's see how it all plays out. That was a good challenge after the dolphin charge there. It's a minion above May. They're just trying to prevent May from jumping, mostly. That's plus frames.
Oh, that big button comes out, and like, look at this. Look at the damage! And that was all burst safe except for that last part. You can't burst on any of that, and they just Nilo has to take it. Oki?
Yellow cancels blocked and punished.
I hear a lot of May players say though her little charge attack, it's not good. Her 5H or her 6H isn't good.
A lot of May players are involved in spreading propaganda. That's what I.
Yes, yeah, I'll be real. But listen, if they're not May-K, like I don't trust them at this point. If they're not May-K, I don't trust them.
This is some intense pressure coming out here from Nilo.
Get that hard knockdown, and this shouldn't scale as badly because of how little hits he did. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there it is without its scale. The driver in its full glory.
Well, they had all that risk built up from having to hold all the minion pressure. And Nilo was able to find a big cash out there at the end. testing the airspace here. May's looking to jump. Jacko's looking to stop May from jumping. So far, it's going pretty well. That's a good combo. That was a good hit confirm.
Watch out! Ooh, catches the dolphin. Good job by Nala here. Looks like the adjustments have been coming in good, but you're still against May. You gotta watch out for hits. He's a little okie. The grab. What's the mix?
The mix was no mix. I'm just gonna run up and throw you.
Luckily, the wall breaks early, and that reverse not gonna do much damage, but they're gonna have to hold this. They've got burst and then bar.
I'm more scared of the positive here. This is a big
Ooh,
right in.
there it is. The
May's
driver
done.
comes in.
That's enough. That's enough. That's so much damage.
A great backdash. I respect Meike for going for the throw, though. You didn't want that burst to come and play.
Well, it's like we talked about last time we had Jacko on stream. Like a counter hit 5H into Elysium driver is like half of anyone's health bar. Like it's so much damage, and that's gonna even the set up 2-2 here in our losers finals. Sorry, losers semis finals. This has been a close set. These as we're winding down the bracket here, we're getting so many close sets. It's been truly enjoyable.
And the thing is, a lot of these people are like really they're some of the best. But only one person can win. It doesn't necessarily mean anyone's better, but oh.
That was such a scary situation.
Luckily, Nilo finds just the trade. If you got hit by there normally, that's just barely makes it out. Take it with a bit of an early burst. 3Ks. Ooh, great counter. Get those combos going.
So many resources have been spent so early in this matchup. We got both bursts.
And now we're seeing Nilo's offense come in.
These are armored minions here, so May cannot contest them until the buff wears off. Finds
but it just takes one
the
hit.
slide.
That's gonna kill. Add a 5D just for just for show. Nilo's on the last legs here. They need to win this round.
Mid-air collision there. Like I said,
As we
both
see, there it
characters-
is. Nilo's air with the minions is coming in big handy there, but they don't have much meter to keep going with the minions.
Nilo has correctly identified that May does not want to contest the minions on the ground, and is doing their absolute best to keep minions and hitboxes up in the air, so May can't just jump.
But the Jace front. This doesn't kill. Oh my!
It does.
May's damage being absolutely absurd. It takes one JH to close out a person's whole health bar. Well played by Nilo there with a comeback.
Good showing. Good showing from our players there. Yep.
Now let's show. They weren't gonna let it go to a 3-0. They were gonna do some stuff.
May K should be moving on to fight Shinki in the losers finals. That'll be May versus Zato. Thanks to Nilo for coming out. Thanks for showing up and having a good time. Oh my god, we did it. Matcherino has surpassed $250.
We did it.
That is a huge prize pool for this tournament. Absolutely. Much love from myself, from all of our tournament organizers, from all of our streamers, from all of our commentators. Huge effort putting in that prize money. And there's still 5 codes remaining. We could add like $1.50 to that yet too, for free. So how do you feel about the Zato May matchup, Fat? Well, coming up on stream, losers finals. Zato versus May. Dolphin's gonna find its way in right at the start. Ooh, tick throw gets checked. Good throw break. You gotta hold the eddy pressure. Tried to get out of the drills. Good backdash on the command grab. It was not an empty jump. That was a meaty high. All the cancels make it weird. Zato finds his way. Burster back in the corner. Big counter hit. We gotta hold Eddie here. It's the mix-up. The mix-up was empty jump grab. And Amorphous is gonna finish the round for Zato. Ooh. 6P loses to Maze 2S right here at the start. Staggered 5k into an empty dolphin low. May used an aggressive burst to put Zato in the corner. JD buys all the time.
Shitcase in a little bit of a predicament here. He's taking a lot of these, but finds the right option to jab.
That was a sneaky cross under.
Oh, but it does not matter. The double comes in big.
If this
That was
combo
a
goes
squishy.
all the way to the end, this is gonna hurt.
And
Yamada's
just
gonna end
Yamatos just to finish it off. Whoop.
One round apiece here, going into the third one. Oh, that was a fake high. I dig it. Command grab. Nice. This is going to reset the Eddie meter. Gotta hold Eddie. And goes for low. Good blocking. Sword's going to rebuy the pressure.
Keep that pressure going. That's what you want on May. You want to keep her down as much as possible, but your meter's gone. He cannot afford it. He cannot afford a burst bait here either. He's gonna have to take that.
Oh,
Good jab.
Oh, the drill's missed.
Bliss. But I mean, who's expecting drills to miss? You're not gonna be expecting that. Rebuys some of his pressure, but he needs that meter up now, and he finds it back.
Ooh, the faultless defense pushes Zato out of range for the 5D there. Good throw.
Good to the jump up throw. Ooh, and that, yeah, that's gonna burst bait.
One 1-0 for Shinki down here in losers finals. Shinki looking for the run back in winners finals. Meikei looking to crawl their way up from the losers bracket. This is an exciting match. Both players fighting to see who gets shot at by Happy Chaos more. Good 6P from May here. Zato escapes, catches the backdash. May gets under, finds a jab. Big punish on the 3K. Zato over. Good throw.
Throws there. What's the mix? All of them just barely dodge around each other's attacks. Takes out Eddie. Good job. That's what you want from Zato. Take out that Eddie. Take out his pressure. This isn't going to kill, but they're going for the hard knockdown.
Sneaky cross under. Finds the throw. Good block on the overhead. Good call out on the second overhead.
Ooh, and then 45H. I like that barrier to keep it going after the throw as well.
I like the decision to not break the wall.
Yeah, keep May here. You don't want May in neutral. Just barely not killing. But now, you got May in neutral and you've got a lot more of an advantage.
Immediately spends the 50 meter.
And May's not going to break wall either, because they want to keep him here as long as possible.
I mean, if May finds the right hit, Zato's just dead.
Yeah, but there's
This is not the right hit, but you know.
So that, you got it into the reversal, you got into a hard knockdown. No! Just barely the YRC misses, and Zato gets an anchor to the face just for trying.
That'll even it up 1-1 on the scoreboard. Mei K has been doing a wonderful job holding down the eddy pressure in the corner. They've not been opened up as much as Shinki would like. And they've been finding their opportunities to push Mei's big damage through. But this is a big start here for Shinki. Jabs out. Bursts Mei back right in the corner.
Nice little drill there. Get a little... Yeah, you can't throw that. Watch out. They know... Mei K knows their stuff.
Plus frames.
Oh, the counter hit close slash to close that round out. Mei K's got the burst and Shinki's on their last legs here.
Shinki put up the stop sign and Mei properly respected it. Double overheads confirms.
Nice. Gets the wall break, gets that Eddie meter back, and gets the hard knockdown. Positive bonus is also going to be cooking in the background.
Gotta hold Eddie here. Overhead. Overhead again.
Baits out the burst. Ooh, gets their burst though. That's amazing. Shinki needs to win this round and he'll be up there.
Seal it.
A little bit. So not only does Shinki have the burst now, but he's also got more burst for himself, which he should be getting this round without a doubt. He seems like he's got the advantage here. Yeah, unsummon Eddie, get that bar back.
This is gonna stop the jump here with the Amorphous. Mei's gotta hold it. Eddie's coming out. 2 overhead. Staggered low. Meaty drill.
Nice Oki. Ooh, nice jab check. Not gonna find the kill, but he's got one less hit. Nice jump cancel to bait the burst. Shinki taking the game.
Shinki is one more match win away from getting the run back in the winners' grand finals. Mei K fighting for their life here. It should be interesting. Like for both of these players, they've gotta dig deep and find out what they have inside them to get to the winners grand final here.
You gotta see if they got that dog in them. Get that Eddie meter. So might be my favorite command grab of all time, without a doubt. It's just so cool.
Oh, I love it.
He's a little bit of music at the memorability. Good drag pressure. It's a burst. Nice using of the momentum to get out of there.
Burst the YOC.
Oh, just walk up command grab.
Hold Eddie. Nope. The flawless defense pushes Zato out too far.
And a great 6P to keep Mei K back in there. This might kill. Oh my god, it's gonna kill. That was a huge chunk.
So Zato kept trying to do everything there except block. They tried backdash, they tried button, they tried up back, and they just kept getting caught. They just did everything except block. And it cost them the round. It's plus frames for Mei. Big counter hit.
Yeah, keep him in this corner. Ooh, gonna wall right here. It's good. You've already got the damage. Oh goodness.
Hanging in there. Shinki has burst on deck, sneaks out of the corner with meter.
Yeah, making body try to go for an air throw there.
Oh, the jab.
Good gold burst. This is gonna put you in the driver's seat for sure. There's a little bit of a setup.
Mei K is holding on to the burst, though.
Yeah. And they'll keep it, and they'll take that game.
We move on to the final match between these two players here. I think that was smart of Mei K to hold on to the burst. They still had a whole nother round ahead of them, and they just needed a few chip hits to seal the deal. We saw Shinki that they just didn't want to block. And every time they just chose not block, they got punished for choosing not block, you know? Sometimes you have to block. You can't just mash all the time. You can't just wake up, mash, and backdash all the time. It doesn't work, you know? Final round here between Shinki and Mei.
Good jab on the Eddie, immediately take it out, but it's Shinky's still gonna get the hit here. And Eddie's coming back out.
Invite Hell is such a stop sign. It's going to contest a lot of Mei's like farther range buttons. It's going to contest dolphin approaches.
Oh, immediate stop of Eddie. Eddie takes an anchor right to the face. Yeah, keep this combo going.
Goes for a setup.
There's the YRC.
That's plus frames right there on the charge 6H.
I mean, like, when are you supposed to press? If you press, you're dead. And Shinky finds a way out, though. Not gonna get the kill.
Gotta hold the Eddie pressure. Empty jump low.
Oh, great mash! And the 3K, it's so good. It's so good. Her 3K is so good.
It snuck under Zato's 5P there to close the round.
It's a low
Stop
profile.
Well, that's a good 6P.
I get stopped again.
Good block on the overhead. Gonna rebuy the pressure with her sword super. Empty jump low.
Keep it going. Ooh, the side switch.
Big counter hit here. More Eddie pressure coming out. There's a sneaky low side switch.
When do you press? When do you press?
But Eddie gauges back already. Good.
Oh, and it's gone immediately, but Amorphous comes out.
This is. Oh, they got over it. I don't think I've ever seen anyone ever.
Oh my goodness, and the damage!
The confirm was sick. Look at that. Good throw.
Oh my god, that was so risky to decide to do.
Yellow cancels out. Okay. Spends 50 meter to rebuy Eddie.
Great command grab. That should close it out. Oh.
We are on the final round between Shinki and Meikei here.
Shinki playing this just a little bit careful. But that 3K, it always sneaks in. They can lock you down just as well as Otto can.
Oh, Eddie getting hit there was so big.
Oh.
Big counter.
It confirms. That shouldn't. Oh, they luckily drop it, but that would have killed. But this is gonna be it. Meikei is the one who takes it, going to grand finals.
Congratulations to Meikei. That was a hard fought match there at the end.
Hard.
They'll move on to grand finals to play against Happy Chaos. Thank you, Shinki, for coming out and playing.
Yeah,
Hope
really
you had a wonderful time.
Really appreciate seeing this Otto. It's not a character you see a lot.
All our players today have been fantastic. We've seen a lot of less common characters. Jacko, Zato. I want to say Bridget, but you know Bridget's pretty popular in the Bridget tournament.
I'd imagine so.
But yeah, it's been a wonderful time. All our players have been great. Shout outs to all of you. Shout outs to all our tournament organizers. Shout outs to all our streamers. Shout outs to everyone who donated to Match Arena. $250 on the line going into the final match here between Daze and Meikei. What a day it's been, Fat.
It's been kind of incredible watching all these matches. They're all so like equal, especially in these like the top four. They're all basically they're all high level, but they're all, it could be just one decision can make the difference, and it's not like any of them are like just way better than the other one. It's just the decision making can go both ways so hard. Do you decide to mash? This person decided to mash now. or you could have done this one or this. There's so much going on in these high-level matches. It's crazy to even think about.
It is, and you know, Guilty Gear is a volatile game by nature, which is, you know, what we all like about it. The matches are fast, the matches are snappy, the matches are exciting. So like, when it comes down to these final rounds, like, you live or die on like split-second decisions. And as we cue into our final game here, like, I'm really excited to see what Days and Meikei can bring to the table. And as always, before we start up the final match, if you have not donated to the Match Arena, it's still open. There are probably still codes to be claimed. That's a free 25 cents to add to the pot.
Meikei versus Days. This is the Happy Chaos main matchup I was talking about earlier, as it can be... Happy Chaos can get punished for just pulling out the gun at any point because of Dolphin.
Well, you know, you said the same... You said the same thing with the roller skates, and that did not work out the way you planned. So let's see how this plays out here.
That's because HC is gonna have to have the meter at all time, but making HC punish you with like a 6P putting you back, that's better than him getting that little super off. That little PRC does, that is the one thing that's gonna stop it.
Oh, he did not care about Maze Plus frames.
No, he does not. Great throw escape there, predicting it.
Happy Chaos has some of the best stagger pressure in the game, right? Like 2K shoot, close / shoot, etc.
He has no bullets. He's trying to combo without bullets.
It worked.
It did. I mean, it didn't kill on the combo, but you got the reset.
That's a big whiff punish.
That roll is so hard to do, though. You could, or whether or not it's far away enough to go across.
Oh, the first bait was sick.
But though if he goes into Yamato, this should kill.
It's a lot of damage.
Ooh, just barely keeping him alive. But you've got to hit it with a hard knockdown. Nope, just
jabs through the blue cancel. I don't care about your 50 meter. I'm coming in with the fist.
They might have tried to grab, realized the BRC was coming out, and was just like, all right, I'll jab.
Good block on the overhead there. The stagger pressure
could not have been hit there. If Meikei was getting hit there, it was a wall stomp without a doubt.
Finds the hit. Uh-oh. Now we play the Happy Chaos game. Oh yeah. No, just runs up. Up.
Ooh, the YRC is blocked, and it's Days is going to find themselves losing the first game. Still, they've got a whole bracket reset to go to if things don't go his way.
Yeah, Days definitely has a second life here. Cannot say the same about Meikei. Every match is so important for Meikei. Every round is so important for Meikei. They've got an uphill battle ahead of them. But they do seem to know how to get in on Happy Chaos.
I mean, they did just run up. They did just run up.
Yeah, sometimes you just run up, and Happy Chaos is like, wait, what? And then they get hit. We see that 6P again come out at the round start.
It's good for stopping a lot of mazes. Oh my goodness, the grab. How do you even react to that? That shows how much experience these players have. They're reacting to stuff like that. Back
that was smart. Happy Chaos put up the clone there to protect from a dolphin.
That clone PRC is so evil. I love it. But he's out of concentration. He needs more. This is Meikei's chance to get in. Ooh, good jab by Days there.
Lots of stagger pressure. Good throw tech. That's twice now Meikei has found the throw tech.
This won't kill, and this will. Okay, luckily they build the next meter. They build the bar and get the hard knockdown. Putting Happy Chaos in neutral would not be a right idea.
Well, that backdash had to be a misinput. That ID back. Oh my god.
The clone takes it. I don't know if this will kill. It will. Barely brings up DSX there. their use of clone PRC is actually immaculate. It's so good. It's a tech you don't see a lot of.
Had to burst out of that. That was going to be half your health.
That was gonna hurt.
Stagger pressure coming in good. That's 3 for 3 on the stagger pressure.
4 for 4
on the stagger pressure throw breaks. This is insane.
And you do a counter like a close slash. Oh, but just barely doesn't connect. Well, just go for throw. Why is?
This is insane on the throw breaks by Meike.
Ooh, good jabs going to the 3K. Burn him down.
This frame's there on the 6H. You see, Daze is not getting the room they want to set up. They're not able to throw the grenade.
He's got so much stuff to make sure you don't have a fun time. You're not allowed to get set up.
Drops the combo, gets the throw break.
How do you even do that?
And there's the grenade.
That's plus.
Oh,
I mean, it's happy chaos. The stop sign's up. He's probably gonna
Happy
burst.
chaos.
Oh, but the good burst, but it doesn't connect. Still, vertical dolphin takes it. Meike going 2-0 right now. Could this be a 3-0?
That would be insane. Something to point out in that last match, like all of that zoning, for all the zoning that Daze was able to pull off, they were threatening to take negative penalty there. They were going to lose all their meter. Meike's patience is paying off when it comes to dealing with the grenade and the gun and happy chaos.
You have that patience. You can't try. You can't really mash on this person. You got to be careful about when you choose.
Ooh. That was going to be a lot of damage on that combo.
Oh my! These throw techs. Meike is a brick wall. You can't throw them.
To block. The defense from Meike has been very, very good this whole match.
Insane PRC with the clone. Daze's clone use has been actually so good.
Now, it's important to keep in mind, right, that all of these clones do cost Happy Chaos health. And like that's normally not an issue, but if you're at 75% health from using clone and May finds the right hit, you can lose 75% health easy.
But some of the bonuses just outweigh it so much. Being able to stop any approach.
It's a good sweep into a beach ball. Gets yellow canceled. Cross up.
The roll finds it. He's got his little tiny space there. His little office space. Another throw tech. Oh my goodness. It's just
huge counter hit.
And there it is. The clone. They were just barely outside of its range. And they're like, oh, I can concentration. There's nothing bad's gonna happen to me.
Oh, that was a big combo drop.
They've got to hold this mix apart. Oh my goodness!
Blue cancel up into J2K. That is a tricky mix up.
That's crazy. And also it has to use everything to keep it going.
Daze is not willing to roll over that easy. They don't want this bracket to reset.
They're going to make you fight for it more than anything.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
That's a good knockdown.
Ooh, just come in, Archer.
Oh, that close slash catch on the backdash, that was going to be huge.
Oh, the RC catches! That's going to kill! Using the clone to then RC off it? Oh my goodness.
And like we said, the clone does cost health, and if Mei finds the right hit, that health could very well disappear much quicker than you think it will. Well, that was a tricky low. Oh, that wall slump is so dirty on this character.
They're just running at you.
We just saw Daze press backdash like 4 times in a row.
Yeah, they're terrified.
Plus frames.
Like there it is, the big damage. It's a counter hit.
This isn't gonna quite be enough.
But they need one more hit from both players. But Daze is the one with all the meter.
Good.
Another tag.
Oh, break.
Oh. That decoy was risky because if he went a little bit too far, that 3K was hitting and killing.
Overhead confirms into sweep.
Both characters have burst.
Oh, that throw. First time, whole match right there.
Yeah, it took him a while.
Alright. Now we gotta play patient here.
You've got to play extremely patient.
Mei K got through this once. Let's see if they can do it again.
But the thing is, as Happy Chaos is building their tension, well, Mei mostly loses their tension. You're gonna get chipped out eventually.
It's a lot of patience. Like, so long as Happy Chaos has like resources to dump, be it meter, be it focus, be it bullets, like you kind of just have to respect the zoning and wait it out. And that really sucks to be on the other side of, but like very few characters have good options in that situation. And that's going to tie up the set here. This is tournament point for Daze.
Meike needs to find us the bracket reset. And Daze needs to find us so they don't get bracket reset. I don't know which one's which. Which Happy Chaos is which there?
The one that got thrown. That's the one.
Oh my goodness! The only way you can actually throw them. Because they're attacking everything! That's a big counter. That's not gonna wall slump. He's a little bit too high. It's not gonna kill either. He's got no health. Ooh, and a mash comes out. Great choice on that. You've got a lot of ways to deal with stuff. This could be less. The 6P takes it. I think Daze got a little bit confused on their buttons there. I don't even know what's happening at this point. Everyone's running around.
Jab there.
I think it's a lot of nerves.
Scrambly jab. This is a good
No,
throw.
it's
Could be the start of something.
Looks like it might be.
Another throw.
That's gonna kill.
Yeah.
This is the last round for the bracket reset or the bracket win. Basically, he's got that burst building up.
Big air to air.
It's making it's gonna find the momentum here.
That's a great start for Meike.
Not only do you have pause bonus, your burst is building, and you've got a meter. You've got him in the corner. The burst is baited.
That's a bracket reset.
Pushing out with a perfect. Meike showing they'll let Daze have some games, but they're still gonna be playing this. They've still got a long way to go to win though.
Definitely an uphill battle. But that said, with the bracket reset, like Daze sees their grip on this tournament slip just that much further. No one has really brought too much trouble to Daze all through the winners run that they've had until now.
And yet Meike says, "I'm gonna bring all the trouble in the world."
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Here we go. Bracket reset. Grand finals.
Looks like this round's gonna go a little bit into Daze shit, but no. Meike finds a little bit of a mash.
High lows. Stagger pressure. Finds a low. Gets the burst.
Oh.
Oh.
It's gonna be Meikei.
The clone eating the hit
Out of
there
there,
was so dirty.
The clone is really good. The clone is really good for taking out any advances. But it's a double-edged sword because, I mean, that's if it doesn't work out, you just sacrifice health for nothing.
But I mean, at the same time, like we just saw May dolphin into the clone,
Yeah,
and we saw Happy Chaos purple cancel and then get a combo on like May's recovery, right? Like
Ace has been doing that all day. It's been so it does so well at taking out any approach.
we can see Happy Chaos looking for the space here to start zoning.
But YRC comes out. It's gonna keep a little pressure. Use that guard crush to keep going.
Overhead finds its mark.
Another throw escape. Make it is not letting you with the throw.
Oh.
The first burst bait.
It's 1-0 then for Days here in the reset bracket.
Yeah, this time Daze is the one that's taking the momentum.
Yeah, going on the offensive seems to be working out for them. You know, we didn't see them try to run away. We didn't see them try to set up the zoning so much. We saw a lot of stagger pressure, though very few throws, because I think they
Throws are
learned
not allowed in.
Yeah, the throws are off limits. But the stagger pressure really pulled it out.
Oh, and that's already a good start for Daze here.
Yeah, that's 50%. Oh, and another throw.
Oh, goes into Deus Ex to take the round here.
It's a quick round for Days.
What's gonna happen here? Oh, it's Daze to find the hit. Gets Meikei's burst.
I would have bursted too. That was a close slash starter. That was going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Gets a
Ooh, that's big.
counter hit.
That's gonna take that round.
That was a wild confirm. I mean, the routes May players have these days are really.
It's crazy.
really incredible.
Just wait till you see a charge dust combo. Oh my lord. Great
Good.
backdash. Put him in the corner as well. That
Wall
might wall
slump?
slump. It does. This is
Gotta
dangerous for
guess.
Meikei. They need to block it all. Still, they're still not letting up with the throws, and the clone takes it. Base neutral is not that bad.
Meikei needs to find a way
Oh,
in through the
no.
clones.
The JS takes it out.
Meikei needs to find a way in through the clones if they're going to have any hope here in the reset bracket.
It's very, very hard. So the thing is, with people like Bridget, when her kickstart hits clone, they can go into shoot or break, right? Mace Dolphin can't do that.
Correct.
The fact that you only have one hit on the entries, it makes it really hard to get on the clone.
Exactly. So we've seen a lot of scenarios where like May has hit the clone, and then Happy Chaos has got a combo, right? And we need to see Meikei overcome that here if they're going to see success. Staggered lows into a knockdown. Good throw break. The throw breaks are still there. Meikei the unthrowable.
Like real, their throw tech is actually incredible, but unfortunately, this is the part that sucks about this matchup, and just having chaos in general is you've got the tension bar to keep going in FDing, but I mean, Happy Chaos has got all the time in the world,
I mean, his focus is almost out.
and now, yeah, but now you're gonna be chipped.
That was his last.
Now there it
volley.
is. But now that's the thing. No matter what you're starting, you're gonna start getting chipped. They kind of last legs here. Oh, and they take a big hit. Ooh, big hit's gonna make needs to find a way in now to keep the bracket life alive.
Not like this. Good
Ooh,
dolphin.
finds it. Is this the momentum shit that they need? They're gonna keep corner. I like that idea. Keep corner as much as possible. Make sure Happy Chaos isn't going anywhere.
Gets
The 3K hits.
the lows. Killed the
Goes for the
dolphin. Sorry, the beach ball.
Nice jab. The 3K takes it. There it is. All Meike needs to do is win this round to keep it alive. They've got the burst just in case, and it's starting off strong.
Already cornered. Already cornered. Gold
They use it
burst,
for a
keep
gold
him down.
burst.
I like it. It
Huge
kept
damage.
Happy Chaos cornered. It got huge damage. We have meter to play with. That was a
And the burst bait. Is that a perfect? A perfect to keep themselves alive.
that was such a good, such a rewarding gold burst.
That was.
like-
You don't see people use it defensively often.
no,
that.
no, but Meike found the way, and it got them there. Still though, Days is still on tournament point. Meike has to find the way forward one more time, 2 more times to be the winner.
And it's been very hard. It has not been easy at all.
Both of these players are playing so well today. Oh, again with the throw breaks. I'm seriously impressed with Meike's ability to like throw break in stagger pressure.
Yeah, but they're going to be taking a lot of damage here in a hard knockdown. Not looking good for this round. There's that clone. Back in the pressure, got a huge way up, but look at it, it pushes you back. When you FD, it pushes you back.
Got one more bar meter to play with here.
Nope.
Finds the counter hit.
Ooh, good mash. Nice burst bait.
This is gonna
That's
be
going to give him a big
damage.
help. Meike should be able to take this round, and also Daze is not going to have the burst anymore. Goes for a little PRC clone there. Of course, good luck trying to throw him.
Insane throw techs.
Daze might need to start backdashing on these throws.
Days still on tournament point here. We shouldn't forget that. Like the Meike has a hill to climb yet.
And it's a
6S
big.
Katniss. Now we're right back here. Oh, we choose to go in this time instead of zone. I like it. Good block on the overhead.
No, they finally get a grab in. There's the super. It's not looking good for Meike here. That's a wall slump.
Time to
They gotta
guess.
block this mix. But every time their tension bar ticks down,
Oh,
it's not looking good for Meike at all.
no, it's not. But the Happy Chaos is almost out of resources. They can just hang on.
They've still
There's
got
the
a lot
negative.
of reasons. They've
There's
still
the
got.
danger. Negative tension is on its way.
We're just gonna say no.
Oh,
It's
so
Daze is the one that
close.
come out on top in that round. Nicely played.
GG's to all our players. Congratulations to Days for taking it in the grand finals.
Good job to Meike for keeping it up there, even with a bracket reset as well.
Yeah, that was an impressive run by Meike. Impressive run by Days. What an event. What a tournament. All our players did so well. I'm so glad I got to watch these matches with you today, Fat. Hope you had a good time.
It's been great watching these matches. You got to see a lot more tag.
Oh, with that said, again, thank you to all of our tournament organizers. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to our streamers. Thank you for everyone who donated to the match arena, and especially thank you to the players for coming on and putting on a great show for everyone.
Yep, hello, it's your streamer here, Lobster. That was absolutely hyped to watch, and also thank you to our commentators as well, of course. You two being here to help keep the match lively. But yeah, I was having fun with that in the back rooms. But that does conclude this tournament. So we have the prize pool will stopped there at $250.11. Of course, that's distributed between various players, so first place gets half of that. So congratulations, Dasane, for $125. And then of course, Make will have $50. And even Shinki, back down in third place, will get $25. Maybe a bit of lunch there for you. But also the winners of the EU bracket and NA bracket, that would be Partichu and Eve respectively. Partichu didn't make the top 8 here unfortunately, but Eve is there at the bottom of top 8. They also get 10%, so that's also $25, so congratulations. And yeah, that should be everything. Thanks everyone for tuning in and playing and making this happen. It was really fun to watch from where I was sitting. Anything else you guys would like to add?
I think
Thank you for streaming the event, Lobster. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Fat, for coming out and sharing the evening with me.
Appreciate it. It's always good to have another person there commentating.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope everybody had a lot of fun. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Have a good morning, have a good day, have a good evening, wherever you are. Thank you for coming.
It's been great.
Yep, bye-bye.